Yo, make sure y'all can hear. Let me know if y'all can hear, okay? Everything should be clear. Um, y'all let me know. Let me know. People that's tuning in here. What's up, y'all? Marble Sky, Little Fry in here. What's up? What's up? What's up? It's to its max, so hope y'all enjoy. I don't know which tournament this is, but I guess hopefully people searching on YouTube. I don't know. We'll see. Yes, that is Amori. Yes, sir. You know what time it is. Y'all should know who this is. Ooh, she got a nice throw. Ooh, nice throw. Thanks for previously streaming Iceman versus EJ. No problem. Yeah, I hope y'all enjoy, man. This is a little, some little, USBC bowling. This is the U22 Queens 2025 step ladder, and I think it's the also the Masters. So UTT, U22 Masters and Queens step ladder finals. So I don't even think they started talking yet. So you said no, it's EJ. Yeah, right. Yeah, man. I hope y'all enjoy. Y'all enjoy the. Yeah, I enjoy. I'm about to go finish cleaning up, so y'all should be able to hear it. So I'll see y'all later. Well, I'm not going out nowhere. I'm just going in the other room. I'm about to go finish cleaning up. Cool beans. Cool beans chat. Love you guys, man. Yeah, I enjoy. I'm about to go finish cleaning up, so I should be able to hear it. So I'll see y'all later. Well, I'm not going out nowhere. I'm just going out. I'm about to go finish cleaning up. I think they about to start, chat. I think this is it. What I'm gonna do is I'll probably put it on the TV, so I think y'all can hear the volume. But let me see, because the volume on here is not that loud. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she did pick that up. Let's see that. Oh, boy. Ooh. I'm gonna see if I can put it on the TV so y'all can hear the volume. They're not really like really talking for real. Like I'm actually listening. They're only talking about like the shots and stuff. But as long as y'all can see it, I mean, y'all can just watch, right? Oh, that was close. Like, how y'all feel about the volume and stuff? Like, do y'all feel okay? Like, just to watch it like this, or what's up, Jeremy? What's up, man? How y'all feel? How y'all feel? Tell me how y'all feel, chat. Y'all don't need the commentary? No, not the commentary. No, no. Oh yeah, you talk about the commentary on Boat TV. Okay, got you. All right, y'all enjoy. Okay. Oh, y'all can't see the names. Hold on a second. See if that's better. Nope. I'm gonna scoot it back just a little bit so y'all can see the names. There you go. There you guys go. Is that better? Y'all can see the score? Want to make sure, okay? Make sure y'all doing good, okay? Y'all can see the score now? Perfect. I'm about to go finish cleaning up. Y'all enjoy, okay? Y'all handle the chat. Let's get them likes up. Love you guys. Enjoy.
Needing a cover here if she wants any chance. Gets to. Yeah, she's in a rack and a hard place now. She gets a little right.
Altus doesn't come up like you saw in the first frame, and that bucketness, and the gas 9 as well. Thought that was the right piece of equipment she's in, but I think it's now or never.
This is a point in time, Kale, when Karina needs to call upon some of the things she learned from Junior Team USA. She talked about the 3 phases: thinking phase, commitment phase, and execution. With 2 opens in a row here. How will Caper respond? Looks good off her hand. And pocket 4 pill. Now, Kale, still strikeless. Would you be making a ball change here?
I would be at this point in the match. In the beginning, my opinion was like, stick with it, stick with your process, be confident, trust yourself. But now, at this point in the match, it's now or never, like I said. And I thought that was a way better shot too.
You've heard it here, folks. Capron executing well, trusting her process. However, it's Maya Struble here, who has taken the early lead, working off of a split, going 8-1, 116 in the 6th frame. She said she loves feeling the pressure in clutch moments. As you see in the back there, Karina talking to her dad. Probably going to make some form of adjustment here. But Maya, off the hand, looks good through the face, leaving the 3-6-10. Now, Kel, do you feel that these players are already starting to see that early transition?
I think they are, because they had a couple minutes of practice with the number 1 seed on this pair, and I would say now they're roughly, with all the balls they threw, probably in that game 3-4 area. Would you say?
Yeah, it looks like they're definitely deeper than what we saw at the start of match play. We were in the other part of the center. It seems as though as the back ends are hooking a lot more. And Struble's trying to pick up the spare. Gets it the hard way.
The fence way. If I'm Struble, take a deep breath, take your time, make a good shot. And so for the next time you're up for that foundation frame.
Championship frames here, folks. Maya Struble sitting in the driver's seat, ball in hand. She said her and her coach, William Clark, have talked about multiple times. You can do what you can do, and everything you put in is what you get out. She's putting maximum effort here with the lead. Off her hand. Gets it.
That was weird off her hand. Maybe she might have just made a slight move as well, getting a bit more inside, using that oil to her advantage.
I agree. It looks like she made a little bit more with her feet. As we look at the replay here, that one peaking a little bit more around 12 down lane. Keep it here. Not completely out of it. Did the move work? Made the ball change. Capron coming in late with the strike.
A little bit more surface. Seems just a lot more controllable down lane as well. We take a look. Again. Just around a 20, gets it to around that 9-8 point.
Here to Capron here making a change to RST. Also going to provide her with a bigger core. Roller reaction, more controllable. Can she make it too? Floats it right. What happened there, Kel? What'd you see?
I think she just missed it, and then she also got around the ball just a little bit more than what seemed like on the last shot. And these are two things that don't really go well together. This wonderful sport, unfortunately.
Ball seeing the friction too soon. Goes high. And we're looking bleak here for Capron. And another unforced error. Something Capron said she was trying to avoid and stick to a process. However, a 139 in the ninth. It looks as though Maya Strubal's running away with this one. Strubel looks inside, leaving the baby split.
She kind of just threw that one and kind of, you can tell that big weight was taken off her shoulders. Gonna go for the scare. Still important. Keep the process still going. Always have a mindset the match is not over until it's over. So the final ball is thrown.
As Kill said, trying to stay process driven. Hits the cover. Strubel now 156 in the eighth. Max score for her 206. All she needs now is to keep it on the lane, ladies and gentlemen. Strubel moves on to the championship match against Alicia Odin. Talking to her dad, Ray, in the back, she may make some kind of change here, as it looks like the back ends are beginning to become a lot more broken down.
I think that's the right call.
Yeah, she's going to make some form of move here. She's going to stick with the identity. I like the play here, Kale. It's the ball that's gotten her all the success. It's what's gotten her here. Strudel. And it looks like she probably made a parallel move here, Kale. What do you think she's trying to see?
I think she's trying to see a bit more of the inside part of the lane, how much room she truly has. And, she's making that transition really quick. Like we saw during qualifying match, but that transition happened instantly. So she's just trying to get ahead of that transition, just be more aware about it.
Aware is the key word there, folks, as Strubel, the 6 count, beats Karina Capron. She will take on Alicia Odin, a sophomore out of Wichita State. That's Strubel there. Tries another ball. Final score for her 178. Already mathematically locked out Capron. Now, if you're Maya here, you're the lone right with Odin being left-handed. Do you think she's going to make the ball change?
It's $1 million question. I don't think so. I think she's going to stick with what got her here, which is that identity. Her reactive cover style, asymmetric, very controllable. You get the job done. I say start off with that and go from there. The transition's happening already. You could just tell from the score of the game about halfway through it started to get a little funky for her.
And if you're Karina Capron, having a phenomenal showing here, finishing third at the U22 Queens.
Nothing hang your head about it. This event pulled extremely well. Got all the way to the winners bracket, number 1 seed match. Thread well all week.
With that, that is the last ball from Karina Capron. And the support system, Strudel. William Martin's in the back. Her coach from Valpo, John Martin. You could be your next U22 Queens champion, Kale. Who do you think is going to win? Will it be the Southpaw, Alicia Odin, or the lady out of the last frontier? Ryan Struble.
It's tough because the left looked good all week, and you saw that as well. I'm going to go with the southpaw.
I like the look here, and I like your opinion. I'm going to take the 1 seed as well, stay result-oriented, if you will, and stick to what she's been able to do. Now, folks, I hope you are watching and enjoying the show, but if you have to go, just know, Bolt TV has apps. The Bolt TV app is getting even bigger, now streaming on all major platforms like Roku, Apple TV, Android TV, Fire TV, and even Google TV. You can catch all the pro and amateur bowling action right from your couch. Download the Bolt TV app directly to your smart TV or cast it from your phone for uninterrupted viewing. Are you on the go? Well, guess what? Download on iOS, Android, or Amazon devices and never miss a moment like this here at the U22 Queens. Furthermore, as Leisha Odin is getting her practice shots in, we'd like to thank Hegel. Hegel is the official lane maintenance provider of the United States Bowling Congress and PWBA. Speaking of the PWBA, look forward to the PWBA Cleveland Summer Swing, where we are giving out 3 titles from the PWBA Tour, followed by the PWBA Waterloo Open in Waterloo, Iowa. For the Summer Swing, we catch myself, Mike Flanagan in the booth.
That's a great duo. Speaking of PWBA, a little ironic.
And the voice himself,
Oh,
Emil Williams Jr.,
one of the best.
the best. He is the guy.
He is the voice of the PWBA. Now, speaking of the professional women's tour, a couple of years from now, I could see all 3 of these ladies being on tour.
I would say Kate, Karina, Struble, and Odin definitely would be some players to look forward to on the PWBA Tour, as they are also celebrating the 10th year anniversary since the relaunch, Kale. And while I was out in Topeka, it was a really fun experience seeing the fans running in to the celebration. And there's going to be a lot more of that to look forward to as the season goes on during the summer.
I'm a little jealous you get to travel out there and go. I'm sure those events are awesome to work, and I mean, such great talent out there as well.
It's phenomenal. Kelly Kulik is in the building, folks. As you stay after the show, Kelly Kulik will be presenting your members of the 2026 Junior Team USA. She will also be making the travel out to Cleveland, Ohio, and compete in the Summer Swing.
That's good.
Kayla, you
It's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna watch her on Bolt TV.
and I bet you'll be watching the Bolt TV app also.
I will be.
I saw Parker now. As Odin here is finishing up her last few shots. It looks as though this is the most deep we have seen her play the lanes.
Oh, by far. I don't think I've ever seen her this week right at that 12-13 mark, and she's already just a smidge right at that, and she gets for sure one more practice ball. Watching and seeing how she's attacking.
It looks as so to me, she's trying to stay outside that block you see on the left side of the screen. Take the speed bump out of play. She's in a stronger ball. It's going to read very soon. It's not going to get too whippy down lane. Now, with her creating the lane for herself, that is why I feel she's the front runner to be the U22 2025 Queen.
You took the words right out of my mouth. That is exactly my reason. I think her only enemy is herself on the lanes, but also, the person as well mentally, staying intact, process oriented, which is such a huge factor for all the competitors. they're bowling the stepladder final.
When I had the opportunity to talk to Alicia Odin, I asked her what she felt her biggest strength was, and I would agree with her when she says this. She feels she is the most adaptable player of the three. Being left-handed, you have to see the lane for what it is and not just a pattern. Identify topography much quicker, and it looks as though she's trying to do that here. Now, of course, she's trying to throw spare shots right now, because that's not really much to it. Why do you think she's throwing spare shots?
I like it. You know, we're in the arena. It's a different atmosphere, different vibe. It's a lot quieter, and you know, it's easier to leave the 7-pin while everyone's bowling. It's the atmosphere she's used to, but you leave like green 7-pin, you go for it. All of a sudden, that 7-pin looks about 20 feet longer than what it normally does. So I like the idea.
I would agree with you, Kale. In a place like Thunder Bowl, in an atmosphere like this, the good group of people behind us watching, family, friends, fellow competitors that have competed all throughout this week. If you're just now tuning in, welcome. You're about to watch the championship match for the U22 Queens against Maya Struble and Alicia Odin. Now, with Alicia Odin being the 1 seed, she has to lose twice. Maya Struble here, uphill battle, starting first on the left lane.
She did make that change.
Resulting in a 4-pin there, Kale. Do you think that was the line she's trying to create?
I think so. Right about there. Maybe just a little in. Once again, that transition's happening so quick. She also had to deal with Laskin as well, and of course the practice. And I think she'll just move probably about 2 boards in and go from there.
As you see there on the replay, Balder coming in high. Nippon taking out the 7-4, still standing. Now, from a support system perspective, Maya Struble here got a lot of experience in her corner. As Alicia Odin fixing to take her first shot. But Maya, as I was saying, her support system is very experienced with someone's name may sound familiar, Jillian Martin's dad, who won last year's USBC Queens. Odin here, the shocker. Off to a hot start, smashing the 1-2.
Yeah, that's a great shot, great way to start off. And that's another reason why I do like Odin. Being able to know mentally that I have to be peeing twice is a really good confidence factor. Knowing that if something does have a hiccup throughout this game, she still has one more game to bounce back. So that's another reason why I think the confidence is all in her blood right now.
Well, she is a conference champion. Was a 2025 CUSA conference champ with her collegiate team. They get 2 in a row for Odin,
And that one looked a little bit in, she has the hold, and that means you're in the right part of the lane. We call it mow all week.
Mow all week, margin of error. As we take another look at Odin's shot here, just a little left of the third arrow, seeing 11-12 down lane, keeping those angles very straight in front of her. In my time to talk with Odin, she said her goals was to stay process-driven, a positive mindset, and continuously tell herself positive affirmations, and focus on the pre-shot routine. For Struble, responding with only an 8 kill. Now, for Struble here, knowing you have to win twice, would you be panicking knowing you're going to match each frame against Odin?
No, I think it's still pretty early on, and there's a lot of ground still to be made, so I don't think so. But once again, going through the face, the 4-pin shot looked a lot better. She 3-6-10 this lane before, so with the identity.
Struble will take the 3-6, gets it covered, clean through 2. Now, these players couldn't be any more different being left or right-handed, but if it's one thing that was very similar about them in my interview with them, is how much they love to practice between Odin and Struble. Outside of the collegiate season, they said they never took a break off the lanes. Longest break between the two was only about 3 days.
It's amazing. They love to compete, and they still have that drive, even after a long season.
Struble driven to take down Odin here. Still seeking a strike off the hand. Can she get it? High once again. Maximum penalty there, Kale. 4-6.
She just can't get that ball right. It's just, do you think it's just seeing the part of the lane just too quick and it's not being able to get to that sweet 10-11 spot?
It looks like the ball is just a little too responsive right now as we take another look at it.
Just the middle of the lane.
You can see that ball slowing down at the first set of tracers there. She could be making a move here next spring, as Mr. Jim Callahan would say, 3 in a row, it must go.
Shout out to JC, but I would agree with that point. It's a perfect example, and I think it's time to make a big move.
Struble in the back talking to her collegiate coach, John Martin, in the back. Probably discussing changing their feet or ball. In that time, Odin here, not throwing 3 in a row for her.
That shot also looked a pin in, but going through the pins perfectly. I believe she's starting a rotor grip XL. As the southpaw. That looked as in as the last shot, but still looked amazing. She definitely has a lot of room out there. And the fact that she only has to worry about herself is a huge factor. Going to the midway point of this match.
And a great look at that kill as she is throwing the XL. XL here inside. Christina trips the 4-pin. As we had mentioned, you have to run away with your breaks in this tournament. Odin, one frame closer to claiming U22 Queens title.
Taking them, but also taking advantage of them as well.
Struble, talk to her collegiate coach. There's going to be a change here. What will it entail? On her hand.
Back to the identity.
Still on the ball, it's giving her all the success, Kayla. That ball looks like it went a little bit more right at the tracers. Do you think she's opening up the fronts a little bit?
Let's take a look here one more time. I think so. I think she's also confident getting that ball just a little bit more right. I feel like when she was in that other ball, she kind of pushed herself in. And I think she can just be a bit more right compared to that other ball. And I think it just gives her a little bit of confidence and with her break point and what she sees down lane.
I agree. Definitely able to get around it a little bit more. Just allowing her an opportunity for a double. Struble trying to respond. Wraps the 10-pin there, Kale.
That looked good. I think going back to that identity was the right move, wouldn't you say?
I would agree. I think what she's able to do is she's riding on the confidence wave of what that ball has done for her. As you see, gets that break point 11, 10, 11 down lane. So the 1, 3, 6 wraps around the 10. But if you're Odin here, someone who mentioned being process driven as much as possible, is the key to her success. I think she left me with a great quote saying, being result-oriented can eat you alive in this tournament.
Also highlighting her pre-shot routine as well. I think that's going to be huge coming off of Brooklyn. You know, you get everyone in, being able just to relax, calm that heart rate, and throw a good shot here in the fifth.
Odin now. Going through her process. Deep breath from her. For 5 in a row. And a flat 7 there from her, Kale. What do you see?
It's still a great shot, keeping it in play. Maybe just a smidge quicker. Maybe just didn't come off the hang good. You know, you're coming off that Brooklyn, so you're still trying to force it. You know, a little bit more left and not get that in, but overall, still hit the 1-2.
Staying consistent, making your spares, rolling with the breaks. We've seen all of it already thus far.
Excellent spare shooter as well. Though that seems to be a trend with the shocker program at Wichita State.
Odin, through 5 frames, already a 44-pin lead. Sixth frame up here. She's one step closer to taking 3. The time off her hand, reaches inside it, holds there, Kale. She's starting nicely, right through the bucket.
Amazing shot. Just seemed like she got it threw that ball a lot better, a lot cleaner with a release point. And she's on fire right now, and she's the number 1 seed for a reason.
Number 1 seed for a reason is right. As she said, she's the most adaptable player in the top 3. She's seeing her lines very well. She said it's her key and her goal for success is paying off. Struble here. Looking to respond. Can't get the 7-pin out. And Kale, it just looks like this ball is wanting to quit through the pins. Because do you think it's burning up? Do you think it's time for a ball change?
It's a tough question. That's the $1 million question. Because the last shot was a little late 10-pin as well. So it's probably going through her mind what her next move would be. As she backs on the spare. I truly believe that if she's going to make a ball change, it shouldn't be what she threw the first 3 frames. I just don't think it looked that good, and it forced her way too inside and got a little uncomfortable. It is playing a little different. I've never seen any of the women this week go in as quick as much as she has as well with that ball. And looks like she's sticking with that identity, trying to get a look. Looks like she will be.
Struble here. Sticking to her guns. And firing away. Ball goes high. 3-6 for her.
Yeah, just trying to find something. She definitely made the jump in with the ball as well. And just faced up at the last 55 feet.
Struble only 1 strike in her championship match and chops the 3-6. You're Odin here, Kale.
How y'all enjoying the free Bowl TV chat?
What are your goals?
How y'all enjoying the Bowl TV chat? Love you guys, man.
The team is huge, and she mentioned that when we talked to her, and it's one of those things where keep the heart rate down.
Free Bowl TV for life. Who wants free Bowl TV?
Just as good of a shot as the last one.
Free Bowl TV, baby. Make sure y'all like the stream, okay? And subscribe if y'all new here. Free Bowl TV, free PBA, free PWBA for life.
Gets to the line, stays strong.
Hey, let's
Break
go.
of the day.
Is that Maria? Who's this?
With the left-right cross, she knocks out the 5-10.
What's her name? What's her name, chat?
You take another look at it.
When you have a look, you have a look, and this is it. And gets all the pins. That 5-10 would stand there, and two of the pins doing their duty, knocking them down.
What's her name, chat? She's good.
And she's trying to close that gap quick.
Alicia? Oh, I think she's Alicia.
We're doing a great job in her showing here. 3 in a row. Runaway Brooklyn 4-7-8 still standing. That's her mom, dad, her brother Aiden, her 2 teammates, Morgan Klein and Maddie Phillips, in attendance. Her dad Nick, mom Amy, all have been cheering her on. Odin is clean through 8. And at this point, Kale, you're definitely breathing a little bit easier.
I think so as well. She's going to be a bit more relaxed while just sitting down. But also sticking with that pre-shot routine. I know it really means a lot to her and what her game is all about.
Through the face, baby split. And it almost seems as though this is just Alicia's for the taking.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Spencer. It's one of those things where probably should have made the move quicker. And when you did make the move, you made the wrong whole change. And just get 2 in, and then you went back right. It looked good for a couple shots, and unfortunately, she attempted the baby split, the 3-10 miss. Unfortunately, couldn't find a good enough look like she did last game. And even last game, towards the end, it started to become kind of a grind for her, just to keep herself out of trouble.
It has all been downhill for Struble since the errant miss in the 7th frame. 120 in the 8th, max score for her, only 180. Runaway Brooklyn, 6 pins still standing. Now, if you're Struble, still has time to come back and compete. Great showing from her. As she's going to be finishing in 2nd place. And now these players, they can accept smart account funds, but other players can choose to cash out. Speaking of cashing out, here is a prize fund for the U22 Queens. 1st place champion, $3,000. 2nd place, $2,200. And 3rd place, $1,800. It's a nice chunk of change, Kale. Right in the book.
One way you look at it, that's a nice chunk of change. I would take that right now.
It's very nice to see this whole prize fund, just a little over $16,000. It's Odin here on her victory run. Fast 6.
And there's the big sigh of relief.
Big sigh of relief. You are correct. Alicia Odin here is going to be your 2025 U22 Queen.
We still got the Masters, chat, so this is just the first part.
She's already been a champion once with Wichita State. Conference C USA champion, now make it a queen for 2025. Let's see if she can do it back 3 year, Gail. What do you say?
Why not?
Why not?
Go out in a big way. The 21 seed during match play and had a great run, was able to get to that number 1 seed match, able to win, secure it, and was still undefeated all week and will remain that way after the games are finalized and complete.
Undefeated is the word, and that is Odin. And she is on top. Facing the victory run at this point as she is faced with the 6-pin. Her dad, Nick, Mark, Amy, brother Aiden, and her 2 teammates are definitely happy for her. And she was excited to be bowling in the arena as well, calling it historic. We had mentioned it is something that all these players have been working off their bucket list. And just now adding to being part of the history books, Odin. 2025 champion. Her final shots, as will Maya. And for someone who said that her expectations going into this tournament was just to stay consistent and see how many times she hit her mark, I'd say she did that pretty well.
You would say that.
Yeah.
I would agree. And what a performance, and staying undefeated is remarkable. The level of talent here is incredible. There's nothing to take away with mine as well. She had such a heck of a weekend, and
she said her goal was just to make the bracket and see what happens. Well, as anyone could dream, she makes the dream come true. Now, as Maya Struble here is throwing her last shot, stay tuned, folks, as we will bring Alicia Odin. They're changing it into the booth. Struble, they're getting the spare.
I think I just realized with Odin, she has 2 more years.
She does. She does.
Looking to defend that title next year is that's gonna be something.
It will be something. And speaking of defending the title, something to look forward to, Brandon Bone, the 3 seed for the U22 Masters. He'll be taking on Richardson. Over here, lifting the trophy. You see it right there on your screen. She'll be accompanied by Daniel Henderson as being the 2nd champion of this event. Odin elated that she has the trophy now. She's going to get her pictures. And in just a moment, we will have her in the booth, answer some questions. Amazing showing here from Odin as she wins 221 to 158 over Maya Struble.
It should be more bowling, right, Chad? I think it's the Masters next, right?
Now, Alicia, we were just talking a little bit ago, and you said that your goal was just to make the bracket and see how many times you can hit your target. Well, you did quite a lot there, shooting 221 against Maya Struble. How do you feel knowing you are the 2nd U22 Queen in company with players like Daniel Henderson?
It's pretty cool. I mean, not everyone gets the opportunity to come and bowl and perform at the level that I did. I hasn't quite sunk in.
It was very quick. It was a very quick turnaround from 7 and 8 to being in the booth.
Yeah.
Now, going into practice, I mean, you weren't as far left as we saw in prior match play settings. What were you seeing out there?
Originally, I saw there's a lot more.
Can anybody in the chat tell me if there's more bowling? Let me know, okay?
Oh, man. Well, I mean, what were your thoughts? I mean, I saw you talking to your support system back there. I'm sure your mom and dad's happy. I see you back there smiling. Now, what are you going to say to your friends back home? And I'm sure your teammates are elated too.
Yeah. Thanks for the support. I mean,
Yeah.
everyone's been sending such kind texts throughout this whole week, cheering me on. It's been awesome.
So, Robert, the guys go next?
You had mentioned saying process driven, and being results driven can just eat you alive. I didn't see you once looking up at the scoreboard, not a single time. Now, how detrimental was that pre-shot routine to throwing a game like that?
I mean, as long as I stuck to it, I mean, usually everything went as planned, and I missed it. I wasn't 100% off over my targets, but I got the result I wanted. I left something I could make, and just kept going from there.
Well, I think your comment being very adaptable showed today, as I think that is just the home run of the tournament. You showed it, you've proven it. Congratulations, you are a champion.
Thank you.
Yeah, awesome. Well, folks, you just heard it here in the booth. Alicia Oden, your 2025 U22 champion. Thank you for watching, but stay tuned as the U22 Masters show will commence here in about 45 minutes. Tournament director Gary Brown said we were going to take a little break. Players are going to get some practice. Kale and I are going to hydrate. But with that, please come back. And we do have a giveaway. We do have one more Bowl TV t-shirt to give away, so stay tuned, folks. But before that, we'd like to thank our viewers at home, all of our partners, the Bowling Partners Association of America, BPA Board, United States Bowling Congress, and their board of directors. Kendall, the official lane maintenance provider of the USBC. All the competitors, thank you, Alicia, for coming in the booth. Congratulations to her, Maya, and Karina for an amazing showing. And you, Bowl TV community, you guys are the best fans and bowling from all of us at Bowl TV. Kale Rush, Chase Compton, I'm Spencer Moser. You just watched a production of the U22 Queens here in Thunder Bowl Lanes. Thank you. We will see you soon, and stay tuned for the U22 Masters. And remember, Bowl TV, bowling lives here. To catch your second title of the season. Indeed. Nice. Hey.
So, chat, we just gotta wait. Chat. It should be coming on soon. I'm not gonna end the stream or anything. We're gonna just stay on here, chill out. And yeah, man, this is what we're doing. I usually stream on Mondays at 7 p.m. Since today's Memorial Day. Happy Memorial Day to everyone. We're just chilling out. We're gonna chill out. I'm not gonna stream later on. I'm not gonna do 2 streams. So we're gonna just like chill out. We're gonna just chill. Wait till the U22 Masters come on. Do you know what time it comes on, chat? Does it come on at 3 o'clock or 2:30, or what time does it come on? Oh, you got Doritos party bag? Oh, you lucky. I don't got no Doritos, bro. I ate all my Doritos, bro. I'm so mad, man. I ate all my Doritos. And I ate all my Doritos. How y'all doing, chat? How y'all doing, man? I get it starts at 3 p.m. Oh, it starts at 3 p.m.? Hold on, the next one? It's 2:58. They said 45 minutes. What the heck? You said it starts at 3 p.m., so it should be starting right now, right? You just picked up 2 bags of Doritos from Target. Hey. And why you didn't give me none, man? Oh, 15 minutes. 15-minute break. Mr. Harris, my boy, Mr. Harris. Everybody spam W for Mr. Harris. He's the GOAT, bro. Mr. Harris is the GOAT. He's the legend. He's the legend. My boy, Mr. Harris. Always the GOAT. Alicia cooked today, chat. Hold on. Was it Alicia that won? 3:30 p.m. I don't know time. 15-minute break. Hopefully, they said 45 minutes, though. We'll see. We're just going to chill out. Do anybody know what they want to watch? I mean, we could watch some like archived stuff, I guess, until it starts. I'm scared to like go to something else and then all of a sudden it just starts, you know? I wonder what time. Like, did anybody know if there was only entry for a Bold TV t-shirt, I would still lose? I could always print me a Bold TV shirt. Alicia Oda just had to win one game. I know. That's all she needed. That's all she needed. Yeah, right now we just cooling out, chat. The new people that's in here that's just been chilling. We're going to be watching the U22 Masters. It should be coming on in the next, I don't know, 15 minutes. Let me look it up. Let me look up when will it come up. Let's look on my laptop while we on here. Let's look at my laptop. All right, so let's refresh this. It says 2 p.m. Match play 25. Okay, so when is it? Oh, the Masters. So USBC Masters, right? No, it's not that. Let's try this. Hey, USBC Master. Oh, no, this is not it. This is definitely not it. Definitely not it, chat. Let me see. Brackets. Let's look at the brackets. Let's look. Ooh. Winner of match M3 one team's number 1 seed of the stepladder finals loses, earns number 2 seed. Nicholas Sheems. Ooh, okay. So what time does it start? Oh, it says I'm looking, Chad. I'm looking. I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to find it for you guys, man. Yes, double elimination only applies to the number 1 seed. Oh, that's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, this is what we're going to be watching later on. I mean, in the probably the next 15. Oh, it says 15 minutes after previous road. So okay, so I guess it is 15 minutes. Mr. Harris is correct. I think Mr. Harris is correct, my boy. The GOAT of the stream, bro. Yeah, I think it starts 15 minutes after, just like he said. Ooh, Brandon Bond. Y'all see this? Ooh. Hold on. Brandon Bond. Who is Brandon Bond? Is that like the son of Barker Bone, whatever his name is? The third or something like that? Is that his second? Is that his son or something? Is that two-hander? His son is a two-hander, right? Yeah, Brandon. So it's 15 minutes. So at least 3:15. It should be starting. Can't wait. 3:15. You said, I'm assuming for archiving purposes, but info would have been nice. In the background, I thought I heard the local announcement say 45 minutes. Yeah, somebody said 45 minutes. That's my assumption. We could just talk about what bowling balls you're going to get, Amori. This is the only one-handed lefty. Hey, Robert. I don't know which bowling balls I want, chat. Let's look at some new bowling balls, chat. Let's look at some new bowling balls. So Google, let's look at some new bowling balls. New bowling balls. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Ooh, see, the Storm Identity is not sold out, chat. Look, I can still buy the Storm Identity. Choose one option. Let's see, 15 pound. Out of stock. Ha ha! Out of stock. Ha! I thought I was. Ha ha! Thought I was gonna get it. Ha ha! No, I thought I was gonna get the identity. I could have paid in 4, Chad. I could have paid in 4. I could have paid in 4. All right, let's go to the new. Let's see what new bowling balls is out. Let's see. Balls, by price, by performance, by brand. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. I want to look at new bowling balls. Show me new bowling balls. Yeah, the 12 pound. The 12 pound. Ooh, look at that thrill, bro. This bowling ball was beautiful when what's his name was throwing it. What's his name? I forgot that two-hander name. What's that two-hander kid that won that tournament recently? Oh my god, I forgot his name. Bro, this ball right here I want, chat. Do they have a 15 pound? Hey, I should buy this right now, chat. I should buy this right now. Should I buy it? I should buy this right now. I need another bowling ball. The thrill is nice. I like the thrill. Amori, you should get an Evoke Hysteria. Hey, I wonder what happened to Parker Bone. The 4th? Is that the 5th? I ain't good at Roman numerals, chat. I hate numerals. Ethan Flores. Yeah, Ethan Flores. Yeah, he threw this, bro. He threw this. I actually might want that, chat. That might be like the GOAT. The GOAT. Let's see. Let's see. Rocket Express ship. Amori, 14 pounds. Oh, who thought 14 pound? You said I should get the Evoke Hysteria. Let me look up that. Evoke Hysteria. Evoke. Let's see. Oh my god, I can't spell. Hysteria. Hey, look at the high. Look, you talking about this bowling ball, Clifton Don? Ooh, look at that, chat. Look at that. This one's pretty nice. This one's pretty nice. This one's pretty nice. Mr. Harris, you're a 14 pound? You throw 14 pound? Bro, I'm thinking about going 14 pounds, chat. Which I think. Transitioning from 15 to 14. I might go 14 pound, chat. £14 might be better for me, especially as a two-hander. I might go 14 pound, chat. This ball right here is nice. Look at that core. Oh my goodness. Look at that core. Look at that core. I might want this, chat. This might be it. Let me look at the reviews because the reviews be lying sometimes. Great ball. Somebody said great ball. Is that it? I love this ball when rolling a BW 3.0 for a year now. I knew this was a great purchase. Evoke Hissy. What? I just scored a 290 first time above 250s. Somebody bowls a 290 the first time they get the ball and they say, oh, this is the ball. Like, people have like no, like, you know, you have to use it a lot of times. Hey, I think this will be a good ball for you. Evo Coster, maybe like your Zen Master, but just a little more. Hey. So, like, is it like a smooth? Is this like a solid or pearl? Is this a solid or pearl? Or is this like a hybrid? I love hybrid bowling balls, chat. Is this a hybrid? Is this a hybrid? It don't even say if it's a hybrid or not. Y'all could probably answer that in the chat. Is this a hybrid? I don't see it. I don't see it. It's an asymmetric core. Okay. Low RG, moderate differential, intermediate difference. Hey. Maybe. I don't know. It's not telling me if it's a pro. Oh, it is a pro. It's a pro cover stock, chat. 4,000 grit LSS. What does LSS mean? What does that mean? What does that mean, chat? What does that mean? All right, let's go back. Let's go back to the bowling balls.
We're waiting for the Masters for the U22 League. Yeah, that's what we're waiting for right now. I do need some more bowling equipment, actually. I need some like bowling jerseys, chat. Which I think is the best bowling brand for jerseys. Anybody know? Anybody can tell me? Love that ball. Used it last night in league. Oh, Timothy. So Timothy, you use that bowling ball hysteria? They evoke hysteria? I might have to get that, chat. I might have to get that. I need some like apparel, chat. Like I need some like, let's do it by brand. Let's look at some jerseys. You know? Fast track. They said fast track was good. Shop all bowling jerseys. Yeah. Yeah, let's look at some jerseys, chat. We need some new jerseys. We need to be looking dope. Ooh, look at that jersey. Ooh, that joint look pretty good. You say you have both? Oh, that's crazy. So you have the thrill and the hysteria. Timothy, you lucky, bro. I'm about to steal your bowling balls, bro. If you are looking for a strong ASIM hybrid, look at the 3D offset assault. Hey! I gotta look that up. I'll look that up after we find a jersey. We need a jersey, chat. Look at this Jackal Motive one. Black Dragon Fast Track Cool Wake Bowling jersey. That joint pretty cool. Bro, I'm about to start getting like jerseys, chat. I need some new jerseys. Look at this one. What kind of jersey is this? They call it the Summer Cats. What is this? What the? This is so weird. Like, but it stands out. It stands out, chat. After taxes and all that, you're gonna be paying like $80 because you gotta add your name and stuff on the back. Or you don't have to, but I would prefer putting my name. Yeah, this freaking bowling jersey is weird. I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't even know if I'm gonna get that one. We're gonna go back. Bowling apparel. Let's see. Let's see what else. Let's see what else they have, chat. Roto Grip. Bowling jersey, Cool Whip. This is pretty nice. DVA is nice. Hammer's pretty nice. That Ebonite one is hard. I like this one. What we talking about? Marble Sky. So we're just chilling out for the next we have less than 34 minutes left. We have 34 minutes left. 34 minutes until the next master start. If it starts at 3:15, kudos. But we're just chilling out until it starts back up. And then, because I know it's a break going on. And then I could go finish cleaning up. Because y'all distracted me, my boys. All of y'all distracted me. Y'all distracted me. Oh, also, I'll be streaming the PWBA tomorrow as well. While I'm not at work. While I'll be at work. So make sure y'all tune in and watch the PWBA. I think it's the spring tournament, spring season tournament, whatever. I'll show you guys right here. It's right here. So I'm going to be streaming this, chat. It's the 2025 PWBA Summer Series - Cleveland. We're going to be streaming this from the 27th to June 2nd. And then for the PBA, I actually have that saved. Let's see. PBA right here. So actually, this is all going to be on CBS Sports. Y'all see this? Holy crap. Hold on. Oh, June 7th. So June 7th, that's our next stream for the tournament, the PBA. That's our next one. I am going to get a bowling jersey with Clifton Dawn on the back. That is hilarious. Yeah, put Clifton Dawn on your back, your jersey. That'd be dope. I have 11 of 13 Venoms. Dang. Oh, you talking about jerseys, Timothy? I was away taking a nasty ass crap. Oh, how was your number 2, man? Was it great? That's dope. That's the way to go, my boy. So the 7th is next week. So chat, I will not be here next weekend to stream this, but I will still be streaming from a distance. However, guess who's hosting the stream, chat? Can anybody guess who is hosting the stream next weekend? I got somebody to do the stream for me. Can y'all guess who's going to be streaming next weekend? While I'm out of town, I'm going to Florida for a week. I'm not gonna be here for a week, chat. I'm not gonna be here for a week. I'm not gonna be here for a week. You said Donald Trump? Yeah, right. No Donald Trump. No Donald Trump. Now we're yeah, can I guess? My girlfriend's gonna be streaming, bro. She's gonna be streaming the PBA chat. She's gonna take over, chat. She's gonna take over from the 7th to the 8th. And then that Monday, I don't know if anything going on the June 8th. Yeah, Miss Mod. Yeah, Miss Mod is gonna be streaming. I'm gonna set this up for her. She's gonna leave it where it's at, and then all she's gonna do is press play. And then I mean I can do everything from a distance on my laptop, but she'll make sure the TV and stuff is on to the right channel. Yeah, she's the GOAT, bro. She's the GOAT. She's always the GOAT. She's the GOAT. You say you'll be on a road trip that day? Hey, a road trip? You said Masters is at 4 o'clock? Okay, so that means we got 45 minutes from now then. I guess we got 45 minutes from now then. At 3 o'clock, so, I mean, since it's at 4. So if it's at 4, we'll just chill until 4 o'clock then. We'll just chill. We'll just chill until 4 o'clock, unfortunately. Ain't nothing else to do, chat. Bill O'Neill. Haynes. This was a good year at PBA, though. We bowled really good. We bowled really good today. Let's see what y'all talking about in the Discord. Mr. Discord. I'm gonna say hello. Watch this. I'm gonna say hello. Watch this. I'm gonna say hello, everyone, in my Discord. I'm gonna say hello. Watch this. Let's see if anybody responds. Let's see if anybody responds, chat. Marvel Sky, you do not count. You do not count. Clip the Dawn. No, you don't count either. No, you don't. Hey. What's up, bro? Hey, Mr. Tag. Bro, we got like 50 minutes left, which is good. No, actually, we got 40 minutes left. Hiya. Hey, everybody's responding. Hey. Hey, look at y'all. Hey. Wet Willie. Hey, everybody responded. Look at that. Hey. All right, let's see. Chester. Hiya. Hey. Look up 3D offset assault. All right, we're going to look up this, okay? We're going to look up this. Also, I'm worried in the Bowl TV chat. Yeah, I was in the Bowl TV chat. I said when it starts because I was like, yo, like the web, like nobody, it's like Bowl TV. I don't do Bowl TV. The only reason is just because like, it's not like this chat. Like it doesn't have like a date. It doesn't have a time. And then it tells you what tournament and then it tells you what channel. So it's just like, bro, there's no more Fox chat. Fox is gone. No, Fox is gone. But anyway, yeah, they don't have like everything in order. Like on Bowl TV, I would rather them like actually like they have a schedule. But if you go to the schedule, look at this. When I go to the schedule, you'll see the upcoming events, but they don't tell you what time it starts. Like you could click on this and then it'll tell you what time it starts, chat. Like it's so dumb. I don't know why they do that. Yeah, they don't even do that, chat. Like it's nowhere unless you like actually go to like the website, like the USBC website. You won't even know. PBA on the CW coming soon. Yeah, that's gonna be dope. Yeah, that's gonna be dope. So we're gonna look up offset. Just like Clifton Don said, he said he wants me to look up this ball. Hey, look at this bowling ball, chat. Ooh, look at this one. Woo-wee! Look at this one. Wow. 3D offset. I heard this is a good bowling ball, chat. 13 and 12 pounds. Bowlers that have been around for a while, we have to this nostalgic ball, and newer bowlers still want it for its incredible performance. Just as it was 25 years ago, this one will be a standout. This is 189 bucks. Let's see. Do they have a 15 pound? 14 pound? Ooh. Hold on. Can we get a 15 pound? 15 pound? I might have to order this, chat. I might get the 3D offset. Should I get the 3D offset, chat? Ooh. That 3D offset looks nice, though. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, that 3D offset looks sweet. Let me look at the RG, though. Let me look at the RGs. Where's the RGs at? The RGs. Oh, wow. Is it the more RGs, the more the hook? Right? The less the RGs, the less of the hook, right? Is that, am I right, chat? Am I right? Or am I not? Dang, this is 0.008. That's the difference. Y'all see this? Like, it's kind of similar. I'm thinking about going to a 14 pound, chat. It's the same type of bowling ball, it's just lighter. That's it. Amori's going to Florida to visit Donald Trump. Nah, I'm not going to Florida to visit Donald Trump. I'm going to go golf with him. I guess he likes golf. I'm about to go golf with him. You said look at the specs? Hey, let me look at the specs. Let me look at them specs, my boy. It don't even have a scent. And this dude has it close to his nose. Y'all see that? He has it close to his nose. You see that? Like it smells like strikes. Yeah, right. It don't smell like no strikes. How you know what strikes smell like? Oh, the specs. Ooh, wee. Woo, wee. Woo, wee. Amori, buy you a Bugatti? Yeah, right. I don't have no Bugatti money. Who y'all think I am, chat? Bill Gates? If I was Bill Gates, chat, everybody in this chat would have bowling balls. I'll be shipping them out left and right. If I had Bill Gates money, everybody would deserve a bowling ball on here. Look at this Jackal, chat. What y'all think about that one? Let's see. What y'all think about this one? Ooh. This bowling ball looks sweet. The EXJ. Is this new, chat? Is this new? This item is expected to be released June 4th. Bro, this joint right here. Woo-wee! Holy crap. You got Daniel. Jacksonville State looks like they are in a God mode right now. 3 of the first 4 girls spots of 2026. JT USA are from that school. Hey. You got Daniel Henderson, Milia, I don't know how to say it. Kiara, Annalise, Aaron, and you are adding Caitlin Stuff and Gianna. Oh my goodness. You won $18 million last winter? Yeah, right. If I won $18 million, I definitely wouldn't be doing YouTube. That is insane. That is insane. You say you pre-ordered yours already, Timothy? Oh my God. Oh, it has a hybrid cover stock? Hold on a second. It has a hybrid cover stock? Oh my God, I like hybrids. I love hybrids, chat. Ooh, look at this, chat. Should I get some new bowling shoes? I should get some new bowling shoes. This joint looks sweet. Look at these, chat. Look at these. Oh my goodness. These joints look sweet. EJ Tackett brings his vicious flair from the lanes to his latest Dexter power frames. Unveiled the pinnacle of bowling footwear with Dexter's 8 power frame boa. Ooh, I like this. These are sweet. Which I think, chat. These are sweet. I don't think I would get white though. White looks sweet though. I ain't gonna lie. White do look sweet. Look at this color. This color looks sweet. What y'all think about them? You say you have the blue ones? Oh, you must have these. You must have the navy blue ones. I would definitely get the navy ones. Sue, welcome to the stream. Sue, what's up? What's up? What's up? You said what's going on? So right now we're waiting for the Masters, the men's Masters to play. The U22 group. It should be playing soon. It should be playing soon, chat. See? Everybody's waiting. It says, look, U22 Masters will begin around 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Y'all see this, chat? I think this is one of the mods for Bowl TV. Yeah. In the background, I thought I heard the local. Okay, yeah. I think it starts at hopefully 3:45. Hopefully it starts at 3:45. So we'll see. We'll see, chat. But right now we're just hanging out. We're hanging out, chat, right now. Yeah, the blue ones look sweet. Is the bowling over? No, Darren Angle. We're gonna start. I think it starts at 3:45 or 4 o'clock. So we gotta wait. We're just chilling out right now. We just finished watching the ladies play. The little the U22 group. That is EJ's Jackie ball. It is limited release. Get new bowling shoes while you still can, and before the prices go up. Hold on, you said the new bowling shoes like these, Cliff the Dime? Because these right here are sweet, chat. I like these. Do they have a slide foot? Or these are just chat? I'm thinking about getting rid of my slide, chat. What y'all think about that? I'm thinking about getting rid of my slide. Oh, look at these Belmo shoes. Are these Belmo shoes? Or these are wannabe Belmo shoes? What is these? They got kangaroos on it. What the heck is this? Least slide, average slide, most slide. I'm usually more of like a least slide. I would use a least slide. Because I like to slide, but not too much. Those bowling shoes are ugly. Oh my goodness. I do not like those. Oh, Dexter's made overseas? Oh, okay. I didn't know that EXJ had a hybrid cover stock. Yeah, it does, actually. Let's go back to it. Let's go back to it. Yeah, let's go back to the bulb, bro. We're going to check out his specs. Let's see. Oh, this joint looks sweet, chat. Oh, my goodness. That joint looks sweet. I might have to get this one. I might have to get this one. This one looked really sweet. No slide equals more stress on your knee. Oh, okay. Got you. You're mid to short slide. Yeah, I like the slide, but I need a little bit more I guess lesser slide, I guess. Let's go back to and see. Hold on. Let's look at some new bowling balls. Bags. What about bags, chat? By performance? Yeah, let's go by performance. High performance. Yeah, let's go to high performance. Ooh, look at these, chat. Look at the Origin. What about the Origin EX, chat? What y'all think? The DVA hater? Ooh. Beast the Game Man, welcome to the stream. What's up, man? What's up? Party in the club, you know what's up. Come on, chat. Party in the club, you know what's up. $214.95 mean it will be over 300 after drilling and finger grips. Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. PBA should sponsor me so I can give y'all bowling balls for good prices. I wish I can sell you guys bowling balls. Like I can get it somewhere for a good price and then I'll give it to y'all for like $60. Imagine paying for a brand new ball for $60, Chad. How would y'all feel? How would y'all feel? Y'all would like $60 bowling balls? What if I got it for a good price somewhere? Brand new bowling ball, not been used, and then I was like, you know what? I could give y'all these for $60. You say you'll be hype? Yeah, I know. But like, it's crazy, bro. You said you'll be hype? Yeah, I would. I mean, I would, if there was a way, like, I would give y'all give y'all bowling balls for a good price. But there's like no place on this earth that has like good prices. What is that? Torpedo? Direct hit bowling ball. What is that, chat? The radical torpedo? What's this? What bowling ball is this? What is that? The torpedo. Radical is on the cutting edge of bowling ball technology. With every product, we aim to deliver innovative, high-quality equipment that improves your performance on the lanes. The torpedo is the latest example of our commitment to pushing the boundaries of bowling ball design. Interesting. What is this? My son gets brands of Brunswick balls for $85 from college. Oh my goodness, for real? Robert, so he gets $85 bowling balls? That is insane. That's insane. You say you've been thinking about getting this ball for a minute. It just looks so interesting. Like I want to throw it. Like it's like I don't know. I want it in my possession or something. I don't know. Like it's just weird. Like I love the colors. Let's look at the specs. There's like no reviews on this. Like it says the ball is extremely clean through the front with the box finish. I hit it with a 3000 through cut and it lets the larger weight block take over. Very clean and angular. Ooh, I like this. I like this direct hit. I might have to get this one, chat. Ooh, that one's sweet. Let's go back. Let's see what else bowling balls we have. Chat, you see how time flies? We only got 28 minutes left. 28 minutes. We've been talking for 30 minutes already. See how time flies? Rockstar. Oh my goodness. Storm Equinox? Swag. What's the swag Black Dragon? What is that? Unreal? The Hypnotize. What y'all think, chat? Torpedo direct hit is a mid ball. I didn't know that's. Oh yeah, it did say mid ball. It did. Miss Graphics, welcome to the stream. How you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Show some love to the new people here, chat. Everybody spam the heart button for make them hearts go crazy for Miss Graphics. Welcome to the stream. I'm in need of more weaker balls and layouts. When will the boys final airing? It's at 4:00, I think, or 3:45. It's either at 3:45 or 4:00, but I think it's at 4:00. I believe. What other bowling balls we have? Ooh, what is the Outer Limits? Look at this, chat. Ooh, what is this? What's this, chat? Woo-wee! Radical Outer Limits solid bowling ball. What is this? Holy crap. What y'all think about that one? Hey, Miss Graphics, how you doing? I heard that swag is hot garbage, but the Dragon Ball looks nice. Yeah, the Dragon Ball does look nice. It definitely does look nice. What y'all think about the outer limits? Is this like a good bowling ball, like for me to buy? Like, if I was to switch it out with something, like what would it like? Would that be good? Or it's kind of interesting. The new Origin looks good. This is a radical, which is crazy. Let's go back. Let's see how many bowling balls is new. Ooh, look at this, chat. The 3D offset. Ooh, the level. What about the level? The Origin is a good bowling ball. Look at that one. Ooh, the hammer effect. Track theorem per bowling ball. Wow. So these right here, the level. I haven't heard anything about the level. Anything about the level, chat? I haven't heard no reviews or anything about it. Like, is it just strictly like a dark bowling ball? Like, how is it? Storm level bowling ball. I might have to get that, chat. I might just get it just to get it. You say it's a good bowling ball, the level? I heard it's pretty good, the level. Yeah, that Origin is pretty good. I definitely know the 900 Global Origin bowling ball is pretty good. I hear a lot of stuff about the Origin. The level is very situational, not versatile. Oh, okay. So are you saying like it's not as accurate as other bowling balls, or? Like it's not as accurate? Simo threw it in the playoffs. Really? He threw the level in the playoffs and I missed it? When was that? When was that? We should be back on soon, chat. Let's see. Let's go down, chat. Ooh, the Stormface AI. What about the Stormface AI, chat? What y'all think about that one? You got the Storm Road Warrior Bowling Rhino Pro. What is that? Brunswick Rhino Pro. They call it the Ivory. What is that? The Zigzag. What is the Zigzag? The Raptor. Motive Raptor Rush Bowling Ball. That one's $209. So that means that one's a good bowling ball then. Holy crap. You said AI is decent? I heard the AI is really decent. I heard it's clean. But would y'all prefer the AI or would y'all instead of the identity or the identity over the AI? Which one would y'all choose? Raptor's good. Leaning towards the absolute power for Storm. Yeah, absolute power is pretty good. That's most definitely good. I've seen the absolute power be used. That one's pretty good. There's so many damn bowling balls, chat. Physics blackout. The level doesn't move much. I wouldn't judge it by how the PBA guys throw it. Most folks don't have the touch and ball speed and slash revs. I totally agree. Yeah, half of these bowling balls, they look nice when the pros throw it, but bro, I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, that it's hard to master the pros. The pros, they have like the speed, revs, all of that. Like, you know, like I could get one of these bowling balls and I'll be like, bro, like this is not what I seen what the pros did. How can I not do it? And then I throw it and it's like, bro, my ball speed is nowhere near people on tour chat. It's nowhere near. So it's like, I don't know. What about that that Road Warrior bowling ball? I heard that was pretty good. All right, let's scroll down, Chad. Let's scroll down. Oh, the Iron Max. Iron Max. I heard that Sub-Zero Forge is pretty good too. I heard that one's pretty good. That one's definitely pretty good. Phase 2 over both identity and AI. Yeah. I like, oh yeah, the phase 2. You can't get rid of the phase 2. The Sublime, I heard is good too, chat. Sublime. Yeah, I love the Iron Max. The Iron Max is pretty good. I actually seen someone throw it in during league last week. Bro, they were striking out, chat. But I think that is that used for like heavy oil though? Like that's used for heavy oil, right? The Iron Max. Oh, you have the Optimum Idol Pearl? Hey. You said the Storm AI looks good, but the guy who throws it in my league has trouble being consistent with his 14 miles per hour ball speed. Oh, really? Wow. That's why I say it's not really the ball. It's really like how your form, how you release the ball, if you want to see how the ball reacts. But the Storm Summit, what about the Storm Summit? I heard the Storm Summit's pretty good. Actually, I might buy that one, the Storm Summit. Oh, I might get that one. The Optimum Idol is good. I don't really have that many Roto Grip bowling balls. I don't think I have a Roto Grip. No, I think I do have one Roto Grip. It's the UC. It's the Rubicon. The Rubicon UC3, I think. I have that one, chat. I have the Rubicon UC3. But I need to change the pitches on them. Submit is a good bowling ball. Yeah. Oh, you have the Sub-Zero. It is good. Sub-Zero, bro. That joint's sweet too. I like the colors on it, like how it looks down lane. My favorite so far is the Max Thrill, bro. I keep hearing things about the Max Thrill, bro. I've been telling y'all since Ethan Floor, had the thrill. Since Ethan Floor had the thrill, I always wanted that bowling ball, but I don't know. You say you're gonna sign with Storm? Well, that's pretty good. You gonna sign with Storm? Let me see your nails.
I'm almost done.
Huh? No, it's another show coming on at 4, but it's not that long. Probably for 1 hour. What? Oh, all right. Sorry, chat. I'm gonna sign. My favorite so far is the Max Throw. Yeah, I like the Max Throw. Let's go to the next one, chat. I think we're about to start soon. Actually, I think we got 15 more minutes, 20 more minutes, 18 more minutes. Hey, Vaporize. Look at this. Mesmerize. Look at that, chat. What y'all think? Harsh Reality. I heard the Harsh Reality is pretty good. I never heard of the Atlas. I never heard of Vaporize. Vaporize should be Belmo's ball since he be vaping. Is that true, chat? since what's up, AB Keto? What's up, little head? AB Keto got the smallest head in here. No excuse. It's no excuse you got a small head, my boy. No excuse. Yeah, we should give Vaporize for Belmo since he likes to vape on tour. What is that? The hitter Pearl bowling ball? The hitter? That might be nice. The Hazmat. What about the Hazmat solid bowling ball? Throwing Harsh Reality sanded to 800. Oh my goodness, sanded to 800. So is that? So hold on. The lower the grip. Hold on, I gotta remember this. The lower the grip, is more the hook. The higher the grip is less of the grip. Am I right, chat? Am I right, chat? Am I right, chat? Hold on. Please let me know if I'm right. The lower the grit is the higher the flare, but the higher the grit is the lower the flare. Why is it the opposite? Why is it the opposite? Oh, the lower the grit, the earlier it reads. Okay. Lower gives more early roll. Oh, okay. Okay, so that means it will hook a lot more, right? Like early hook, I guess. I did clean the shower though. And I swept that whole bathroom. 1,000 grit is more rough. What's that? So I thought 800 grit is more rough. Oh my goodness. All right, now we have some controversy in the chat. Because some people saying no, it's not. 4,000 grit is smoother. Uh-oh. Somebody said 1,000 grit is more rough. Uh-oh. What is the facts, chat? I need facts. All right, so what is the higher grips and what is the lower grips? Grits. I say grits. You said it's a 600, way over? Oh, Lord. I just started a whole brand new controversy. All right, chat, let's go down. We got 15 more minutes. I think it's supposed to start in 15 more minutes. So we already watched the Women Bowl for like an hour, and now the next one starts at 4. And then after that, that's it for the day. I was gonna stream later, but I was like, we already like streaming. If I'm streaming like the same day of an event, I'm not gonna, especially if it's like 2 events or something, I'm not gonna stream like 3 times in one day. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna just keep everything on one stream. So, because tomorrow there's like stuff that's going on in the morning, so I'll set the stream up for you guys to watch. And then when I get home, I think there's one at 6 o'clock. And then after that, that's it. I'm not gonna stream after that. So, but at least y'all watching like free bowl TV. Y'all don't have to pay for no subscription. I already have the subscription. Y'all don't have to pay for like PBA or anything. All the events I stream. So that's a good thing. 500 grit is super rough. Oh, Lord. The higher the grit, the smoother the ball. Chelsea, welcome to the stream. Chelsea, I need some facts because some people saying the higher the grit, the more smoother, or the lower the grit, it hooks less. So I don't know which one is. I need facts. I need facts. 13 minutes left, chat. 13 minutes left. That's good. Yeah, I told my food that. Let me see an image. Hey, oh, them joints look sweet. Oh, them joints sweet. I like those. She be doing a good job.
Yeah.
Hey, Chad, they be doing a good job on my girl nails. Muy bien. So you said, Chelsea said lower grit hooks more. It reads early, and then higher the grit, it hooks less. Oh, okay. So higher the grit, just like I said. So the lower the grit, oh no, it's the opposite. Higher grit hooks less. Yeah, higher the grit, it hooks less, and then the lower the grit, it hooks more. Which is weird. Why is it like that? I would think the higher the grit, the more it hooks. What? Just wait. Give me like 12 minutes. And I'm going to put it on and make her watch. You said it reads early. It depends on what you mean by smoother. Smoother is bowling terms. means earlier hooks or higher grit makes it smoother. Oh, okay. Backwards? Oh my goodness. Yeah. You got another bottle? Higher grit number makes the ball sharper, which means it hooks more down lane. Oh, Lord. All right, let's see. Let's scroll down, chat. Oh, the minute of shock. We got 10 more minutes. 10 more minutes until the U22 Masters. Come on. Uh-oh. Look like it's showing something, chat. Let's go back. Uh-oh. It might be coming on, chat. It's about to come on. Chelsea said, what he said, y'all making my head spin, laughing my ass off. That is funny. Yeah, because everybody has their like opinion about stuff. And you know, that's why you gotta be careful. Like when you taking advice from like people like how to bowl, it's like asking someone how to bowl, and then someone tells you, oh, you know, throw it in the gutter. That's how you get more strikes. And then somebody else be like, no, throw it up the one board, and then you might get more strikes, and then kick out the 10 pin a lot more. Like, I don't know. It's like you can't take advice from everybody. That's the crazy thing, though. Yeah, we should do the one board challenge. Bro, I'll gutter like at least 85 to 90% of the time. Yes, Clifton Moreland. Island 3R808. What's going on? We got 10 minutes. 10 minutes. Actually, we got 9 minutes, actually. You say you take advice from nobody? As you should. As you should. I mean, some advice helps, though. Some advice. But if you're like a person that just can't take advice from anybody, just don't take no advice at all. Just stick with yourself. Stick with your own advice. I played off wrong foot, so I'm not giving advice to no one. Chelsea, no. Chelsea, we need your advice. No. We need your advice, Chelsea. We need your advice. Is that, hold on, is the one that's last name is Bone, is that like Parker Bone the third's son? I didn't even know, chat. Is that Parker Bone the third son? Oh, really? So we're about to be seeing some two-handers today. Oh, one of them. How many? Hold on. So he has like two sons. So somebody's a junior, somebody's a first, somebody's a second. So he got three sons, chat? Oh my goodness. He got three kids. Oh my goodness. We gotta have some fun on here, chat. He got three kids. Tim think he's a pro shop guy. Who's a pro shop guy in here? He said always refer to pro shop staff. Timothy, you're I think Timothy was saying that he referred to pro shop staff for advice. He has 4 kids. God dang, he got 4 kids. Oh my goodness. Oh, 2 sons, 1 daughter. Hold on. Somebody said 4 kids. Which one is it? Somebody said 3. No, he's my husband. Oh, that's your husband? Oh, wow. So you have the wife and the husband in the chat, and they saying 2 different things. That is funny. That is hilarious. Y'all 2 are so cute in chat. Look at y'all. Y'all so cute. Not y'all going back and forth towards one another. So if y'all in like 2 different places, or y'all in like 2 different like places in the house or in the apartment, whatever. And y'all just like talking trash. That is hilarious. Yes, Brandon Bone is Parker Bone. 3 one-handed lefty. Justin is a 2-handed righty. Oh. So we got 2 righties. So 1 lefty out of the whole family. He has another child from a previous marriage. Marble Sky, bro. Uh-oh, I think we're on, chat. We on, chat. Let's go. Y'all enjoy, okay? I'm about to go finish cleaning up. It was nice talking to you guys. I'll see y'all probably when it's about to end. Love you guys, man. Make sure y'all leave a like on the stream. Subscribe if y'all new. You know. You say he's in the bathroom? Not him in the bathroom taking the number 7, texting you and talking some trash in the chat towards you. That is hilarious. All right, chat. Y'all enjoy, okay?
season. 18. Brandon. Nice. Bang. Good shot. Sign off. Good evening, everyone. You are watching the U22 Masters Championship 2-seed versus 3-seed Dimitri Richardson versus the incumbent defending champion Brandon Bone. We are here in Allen Park, Michigan. Spencer Mosier here. Cale Rush to my right. Chase Kaufman on my left on the 1s and 2s. Now, Cale, we have history potentially in the making here. Are you ready?
I am ready. Are you guys ready?
I'm so ready. It's going to be Dimitri starting here on the left lane on 5 and 6. Now, the
first competitor in the U22 Masters division, starting in the left lane from Colorado, Dimitri Richardson.
Stealing the words right out of my mouth. Dimitri Richardson out of Denver, Colorado, is starting on the left lane. Some notable things about Dimitri. He did finish second at the PBA Junior in 2024 against a champion, Ernesto Reynoso, rising senior, bowls for Wichita State. His first shot. Great job there for Richardson. Now, Cale, what do you see out of him in his ball roll?
I see a lot of surface. I see him being able to get that ball to the right, which was really tough for the men this week. And we didn't see that much of it, but kind of staying in his own lane, maybe create a path during the 2 practice sessions.
Creating a path is definitely a great word of choice. As Brandon Bone is doing, creating a path, we saw him in practice throwing a lot of surface with reactive and plastic to break down the lane. And for the first time we've seen in match play, Cale, he is not throwing urethane. Bone, defending champion, smacks through the 1-2, and we are tied through 1 frame.
I like how both guys are using a lot of surface, creating that path like you mentioned. And it gives them a lot more room, I feel like. And that's what we saw with a lot of the men have success this week as you watch Mr. Bone.
Bone, a junior at Weber International. In our interview with him, we talked to him, and my favorite quote from him is said, he's going into this sharp as a plastic spoon after taking some time off after the ITC competition. Bone now, second frame. Almost a duplicate of the first shot there, Cale. I think we're going to have a slugfest.
It looks like he didn't a step at all, to be honest with you. And, taking 3 weeks off for any normal bowler seems pretty normal, right? Like, league season's over, whatnot, but for compared to, like, Brandon Bone, for how well he throws and consistent he is, that was a risky move to do that, but
You almost think he never took any time off.
no.
Richardson now. Tries to get the 9 to fall. It stays standing. Cale, what happened?
That was a good shot, fast 9. Maybe a little slow, trying to keep his feet underneath him as watching another shot of that.
He's throwing the Mesmerize, which he said was his ball of choice for majority of match play. Looks like it went right through the 1-3, 9 pin still standing. Needing the cover, gets it done. And I was talking to his teammate, Braden Malish, while they were practicing, and he said the thing to keep an eye on about Dimitri is how quietly smart he is. It's the fact that he stays so cool, calm, and collected. He doesn't talk much. He said in his interview he never really feels rattled. He said there's a lot of pressure moments for him, but where the pressure's at its highest now. Third shot. Strikes. Now, Ken, let's go ahead and take a look at the U22 Masters pattern here. which resembles a lot of what we saw in professionals bowling here in this arena. What do you see?
I see a lot, just like the professionals from a couple months ago. And what I see is that forward and volume, no reverse at all, which was a struggle. And you point out throughout the weekend, you can dive into it just a smidge more, but that forward creating a lot of inconsistency for the players. And I think that's the reason why they're throwing a lot of surface, just to create their own path and give some wiggle room down lane.
We'll get into that after the shot from Bone here. Goes high, 247. Now, Kale, you're right. With all that volume in the middle part of the lane being forward, it has made it very hard for players to find a consistent look. Bone, on the other hand, going the opposite direction, playing the gutter, trying to use the fire oil. When I was talking to Nick Hoagland, he said, just like for the Queens, the fire allows a little bit more play for some of the players. Bone trying to take advantage of it here. Covers up the spare nicely. And things are staying close. As Brandon Bone, 47 in the second, Dimitri 40.
Mentioned him taking a break. Only 2 weeks of preparation for this event.
His family, his mom, his dad, brother Justin Bone, you can see behind them. His sister and his friends who have watched, rooting all of them rooting for him from afar. He said he was at his brother's wedding. And during that time, he had asked just for a few hours at a time just to get some shots in preparation for this. And here he is defending his title.
The way that he said it to us was really funny. He's like, hey guys, like, love you guys, want to do everything, but
but I need to go throw some shots. Well, let's take a look at this shot here, Kale. It looked online, going high to the face and flat 7. Mester tried to hit it. Do you think his ball may be burning up already in that fire oil?
I think there's potential for that. I mean, look, that's just that 7 pin almost coming back. I think there's potential, and I could see it as well. That's a lot of service, and he's the one in that part of the lane.
Mm-hmm. This is our first look really seeing Brandon Bone throw reactive at all. And a reminder, folks, Dimitri Richardson here, Denver, Colorado, looking to get a double on 6. Makes it happen. And Richardson also looking very locked in. When I was talking to him, he said the fronts felt cleaner, but the back is hooked more. And as we see here, he's playing a little bit more farther right down the lane, and he's able to create a little more angle. Wouldn't you agree?
I would totally agree. And I think a lot of that has to do with the ball he's throwing and the surfaces on its able to get through it. And surprisingly enough, not burning up at all, going through the pin still just as good as the first 3 shots.
Richardson now, 3 in a row, and rips out the 4-9.
That's a little in, and that's what we like to call a little mo right there.
A little margin of error, if you will.
And if you have mo, margin of error, that's the right ball, and that's the right line to be playing.
How will Brandon Bone respond? Your 2024 Master Champion responds nicely. We're wearing headsets right now, Kale, and it even sounds like a rocket ship going off when that ball connects with the 1-2.
It does. He's so dangerous. And during practice, one of the rats accidentally came down. If you look at the shot, he had a little stickage on the approach, but still hit his mark. So everybody looked down even, like, okay, a little weird. He had one of the rakes coming down, and I'm surprised he didn't cut that thing in half, and we would have been.
That ball was coming back trying to fight him, wasn't it? Yeah, that was really fun when that was happening. It was pretty funny. But back to the action. Brandon Bone here. The double is premium on 5. Gets it.
It looked like just a smidge more locked on that lane. I'm wondering if you saw that flat 7.
Now let's take a look at the little blooper, if you will. This is during practice. Brandon Bone going to practice spares. Spare ball absolutely annihilates the guardrail.
Any bowling proprietor watching that just Just had shivers.
Richardson for the ham bone.
Pure. Every
Gets it
shot
done.
has been the same prep, the same motion, the same follow through.
Dimitri was priding himself on his mental presence. He said staying present in the moment was his goal into this match, knowing Bone being the defending champ. Can he make it a 5-finger piece meal?
Ooh. It's a good one.
Thank you. 4-5. On lane 5, outright, Kale. 1-2-4 standing.
Now what you explain here, just got the ball right. Ball had no friction, no anything to work with. Sailed, and lucky not to leave a washout or even just slightly at the head and leave like a 2-8-10.
We talked about it earlier in the broadcast. All that forward oil makes that margin for error even smaller, as the ball is basically going with the grain rather than against the grain with reverse oil. But with ice out there, ball's absolutely skating through, leaving that 1-2-4. Now, 2 frames apiece for each player without a strike. Your defending champ,
Still got a snake.
who's been making the lanes for himself, looking for the clutch moment. For 3 in a row. Did not like it. Whole lot of 7.
Yeah, and I think he's just maybe overcompensating from the left lane. He left that flat 7. The last shot, he actually had a little bit of luck behind it. So I'm thinking maybe trying to do it on 6 just to get ahead of that. It didn't look like that much luck, but still lots of it.
Definitely looked in there. It was a miss from your defending champ. Could be at an unopportune time going into the championship frames. Can he make the spare? He can. Bone, despite not practicing much, really like talking about a documentary he was talking about where he was watching Team USA and what it takes for those athletes to win bronze, silver, and gold medals. He said he feels like he's in that bronze, silver match right now. He's been going back to this documentary to continue practice during the areas in which he feels he's struggling mentally. But he looks sharp. As the defending champ is looking to respond here. Starting the championship frames here with a strike in the 8th frame. Dimitri up by 14. Folks, if you're just now tuning in, welcome. You're watching the 2nd seed versus the 3 seed match. Dimitri, the 2 seed, Bone, the 3 seed. Here at Thunderbolt Lanes. Richardson. Through the face. Kale, when you get to the championship match, these are things that cannot happen.
No, they cannot, as we take a look at Dimitri's shot. He didn't look that bad. Maybe a little miss in on his target. Well, just saw it.
Can he make the split? Cannot, and only getting 2 count.
And there is the door for Brandon Bone.
Dimitri now with that open, minus 2 pins. Richardson's dad, Kent, teammate Evan in the stands cheering him on. How will he respond? Like a pro.
It's the best way to respond. Threw a good shot. All 10 back. Sticking with this process, same ball. Didn't overcompensate for that error shot last frame. And set his foundation frame up with all 10.
Hey, Chad, make sure y'all leave a like, okay?
Going to stay process oriented.
Love to see you guys in here watching Free Bowl TV now.
Key takeaway from
That's a part of the
today.
playlist on my channel, so make sure y'all leave a like. Free PBA, free PWBA for life, and free Bowl TV for life. Love you guys. Like and subscribe.
For the foundation frame, can he be a double? He can.
Beautiful shot. Made a better shot on that right lane.
Bone with the double, looking to throw first shot in the 10th. During his interview, he said, all I wanted was to give myself a best chance going to the 10th frame to win. A double, a strike, or a strike 9 spare. The shot, Dimitri Richardson. Starts here with the first one in the 10th. Boom. Boom. Give it to him.
When we were talking to him, he said he didn't feel like he bowled that well overall this weekend, which is unbelievable to say coming from the defending champion. But quote him, I performed when I needed it.
And he's doing it right now.
And that's exactly it right there.
He said, give myself an opportunity. He has it right here. To shut up Dimitri Richardson. Double or 9 spare will do it. One shot away. Consider it done. William Bone will be going off against Nicholas Stearns. It will be a rematch of the semifinals in which we saw Nick Stearns.
Trying a ball with fresh surface. Probably just trying to burn that spot up just a little bit more. Look at the same exact ball that he was throwing throughout this game.
And that 8-pin there was trying to stand up and fight as something came in and absolutely annihilated it. And still, Dimitri walking away with his head up high. I mean, he bowled really well, and it came down, frankly, to that errant 8th frame.
And yeah, and getting to that number 1 seed match against Nicholas Stearns, like we talked about, he had a great showing, defeated some great competitors. Teammate Graham Malish, number 1 seed Nate Trentler, David Hayes. I mean, these are some of the finest collegiate athletes on the planet that he ran through, and cruised them and great performance all weekend.
You just watched Dimitri Richardson take on defending champ Brandon Bone. Brandon Bone coming out victorious, 241 to 220. Now, folks, stay tuned as we will be giving away a Bowl TV t-shirt here in just a few moments. But first, some things that we can look forward to, Kale. The women's and the Open Championship. The Open Championship is starting its countdown. The 2026 USBC Open Championship is coming to Reno, Nevada at the iconic National Bowling Stadium. Don't miss out your chance to be part of the action at one of the sport's biggest events. Register today and get ready to bowl.
Lots of exciting stuff. Are you going to bowl the Open Championships?
You know, I don't think I will. You know what I do think I'll do, though, is come out and bowl this next year. This event be exciting. But for some other competitors, the Women's Championship is also starting very soon. The 2026 USBC Championship starts in the new year. That is your chance to compete in one of the biggest events and create lasting memories with friends from across the country. More than 16,000 women bowl each year. Don't miss your chance to be a part of it. You can register now and make 2026 your championship year. While doing so, Kale, if you haven't heard, you could use My Bowling Vacation as well to plan your dream vacation. You can discover some really cool exclusive packages and create unforgettable memories. That's something I wish I had during my time traveling around for Junior Gold. But your perfect bowling getaway starts right here. Plan your vacation today at mybowlingvacation.com. Now, as we're watching Nick Stearns, your 1 seed here, throw his practice shots, Kelly, you weren't here for the stepladder show last year, but there's something that is making me reminisce, and it feels like deja vu, if you will. And I'll paint the picture for you. Brandon Bone qualified as the 1 seed last year and tied it with Brandon Levitt. He makes it all the way to the semifinals in the winner's bracket, right? Loses to this guy named Bryce Oliver. I'm sure you've heard of him. Bryce Oliver, the 1 seed, which sent Brandon Bone to the contenders bracket, qualifying as the 3 seed. He then goes on to defeat Dale Hortzman in the opening match, and then defeat Bryce Oliver twice in the championship match to claim the inaugural title. Doesn't this seem a little similar?
It does seem a little similar. Bone losing to Stearns in that semifinal. And almost the same exact story that you were talking about.
Well, I think it's about that time, Kale. We do something pretty cool. And it's my favorite thing to do is always giving away something. Now, folks, make sure you're outside of full screen because it is giveaway time here in Allen Park, Michigan. Make sure you're outside of your full screen. We're giving away a Bowl TV t-shirt. You'll see a prompt on your screen here in about 45 seconds. All you got to do is press the register button when you see the prompt. And it's as easy as that. Quite literally, easy as that.
Pretty easy to throw your name in for a giveaway, and
Yeah,
especially some awesome Bowl TV swag as well.
yeah.
Can't go wrong with that. Appreciate everyone tuning in just in time for this Masters Championship match, and I'm really looking forward to this rematch of the semifinals. Stearns, same person that knocked Bone into that contenders bracket. Bone has made the comeback all the way to get some vengeance. Stearns is wrapping up. Noticing some things from Stearns that we haven't really seen that much this week. See how he starts to play the lanes, but it looks like Bone will be starting on that left lane.
I think this is a good choice here. Having Brandon Bone to start.
Into the giveaway
And
chat.
take some time to think about what he just saw there during his practice shots.
There was also a lot of balls thrown in a short period of time.
Mm-hmm.
Get some rest, take a breather.
Get your heart rate down, breathing under control.
If I win the giveaway, I'm giving it to someone in the chat.
When Stearns and Bone faced each other earlier in match play this morning, Nick Stearns won 388 to 361. Now, if Bone were to win this match, folks, that does not mean he wins the title. He has to beat Nicholas Stearns twice Bone starting us off here. Lane 5. Kale, that one was a rocket ship through the fronts, had no chance to see the 1-2 the proper way. He's left with the 3-7.
Yeah, I just got it left. Saw nothing, just burned up. And that's the issue with throwing something with a lot of surface. And getting to the friction, it's going to burn up on you. We just saw that with bone shot.
We have a winner, Kale. WM, congratulations. You, my friend, have won a Bowl TV t-shirt. Keep an eye on your emails. Within the next 2 weeks, our marketing team will reach out to you. Congratulations, Debbie. If I stand corrected here, Kale, there's some double wood behind that 3-pin. It is the 3-7-9 that Brandon Bone left. Going to try backup ball. Can he get it? Well, gets the 2 and gives it a run. But it will be 9 up on the scoreboard.
That was a really good try for that 3-7-9, and a great tool to have in your arsenal, being able to back up all it.
And this is a new look from Nicholas Stearns. We'll get to that here in a second, but his first shot on television gets to the pocket, 10 pins still wiggling. Now, Kale, we've seen Stearns throwing balls like the Ion Max and the Origin. This is a new look for him, throwing something like the Phase 8 up.
Yeah, and he's actually shaping it quite a bit. As you see that shot, that 6-pin, almost tapped the 10-pin to get it down. Wasn't enough. Stearns' A game this week was tighter angles and straighter angles.
Stearns looking for the cover. Hits it. And that's one thing about his game that I think we can see highlighted very well. The Stearns is deadly accurate. I think he's one of the most accurate players I've ever came across. Having the opportunity to bowl with him at St. Xavier was definitely nice. Tell me a few things on how to make a spare, that's for sure. Stearns here. Trying to take a quick lead. Can he get it? Almost looks like a duplicate of that last shot there, Kale.
Yeah, another flat 10 ball, just really not going through the pins the proper way in order to get that 6 to kick out that 10 pin. But like you said, all week, whenever we watch Nick, you said the same thing. He is a shot maker. He's one of the best spare shooters that we've seen all weekend. You should have no problem taking care of this 10 pin.
I think the largest theme here we've seen from Stearns is he's been able to grind out games very frequently. As we look back on a lot of his matches, when I was talking to him, he said, all I got to do is 2-team people to death. And by 2-team, it's just getting as many spares as you can, catching a double somewhere, gets you into that 2-team range. But for a player like Bone with all this power and pin action, definitely going to try and put some strikes together. And it's going to be a 6-pin. This almost surely looked like a strike, but his head was blocking the 6-pin there.
Yeah, it just looked like a little in. Leaves the 6-pin. Fortunate enough to leave the 6-pin. Also that friction. It just zapped right to the right.
Yeah, it looks like that ball got kicked. 1, 2, 3 there, Kale, and it's almost, well, 7-pin really coming back out in the fight. It's almost safe to say that with Brandon now throwing reactive, he has absolutely blown a hole in the lane on 1, 2, and 3. Wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. And your thing, although it did create a little bit of room for him with where he was throwing it all weekend. Everything kind of swirls it. The reactive is gonna eat all that foil oil up. Takes that swing.
Bone now. Still looking for the first strike of the match. He finds it.
Looked a lot better. Followed through, stay down on the approach. Kicks that 7 out. Someone that wants to kick a pin out is Nick with that 10 pin.
Can Stearns get the 10 pin to fall? Even himself has said he is the most accurate player in the field. He feels his deadly accuracy has gotten him to where he is. The 1 seed. Can he get 10 out? Goes through the face there, Kale. 3-10 facing him.
I think the ball was just a little in. Once it got to the end of the pattern, face up, leaves a baby split. And I've seen Nick make this split countless times this weekend. This is when he's going to need most to stay clean. And you said right in the first frame, his shot making skills is what's gotten him to this point. And now we're gonna see if it gets him to stay within the match still.
Well, we said he's a phenomenal spare shooter. Can he make a split? Can't get the 10 pin to fall. Tries to make it the hard way. Now Bone and Stearns having an open here in the first 3 frames. As I had mentioned, Nick Stearns, a graduate from St. Xavier University, his mom Kelly and Steve in the stands cheering him on. His entire team as well. Stearns now responding after the open. With everything being thrown at that 7 pin, it does not fall.
Yeah, and once again, gets to that 1-3 pocket. He's done that the 3rd time out of the 4 frames, but just a little late. Not going through the pins the proper way. This was one of the better opportunities to get all 10 with 2 pins right by that 7 pin, but fortunately still standing for Stearns.
Stearns now looking to cover the 7 pin. Gets it done, trying to stay clean with what he can in front of him despite the mess in the 3rd. Now Kale, knowing that Brandon Bone can put a string of strikes together at any point, and an opportunity here. Should Stearns make a ball change?
I think he should try something different with his hand first, if he's able to do that. If not, then I would say do the change.
Well, Bone here. Through the face there, Kale, and it almost seems as if that area that Bone has developed is blown out of the water as that one was in firstly, and then resulting in a split.
Like we said before, a little in, and that surface when it sees that friction. There's 2 bad combinations that you cannot have right now.
And for context, folks, when Bone was practicing, he did go really low with surface. Surface has been his friend throughout all of match play and qualifying. He's been playing a very niche part of the lane. Bone, one of those players who did compete in the PBA Masters, which was also held here at Thunderbolt Lanes. He did the cover. He can. He said, I'm the spare shooter.
I love that. That's awesome. What a great spare and perfect time to need it. He doesn't have 1 game lead against like Stearns. Perfect. Gets that 2 pin right into that 10 pin. Couldn't have drawn up any better.
We said it in the last match, Kale. All that Bone has been trying to do for himself, give himself a chance or any chance to win. That spare was a large piece of it. Bone up by 3. Can he capitalize off of the make? He can.
Beautiful. It looks like he's getting in a little bit of oil as well. Probably because of that last shot facing up. So it seemed like. Starting to like that left lane. Going over to talk to Dan right now, as you can see in the background. We're talking about that right lane, what to do next time he's up.
Stearns here, as we talked about, Kale, not going to make a hand change, but a ball change here. Stearns, can he capitalize off the ball change? 4 pins still standing. What do you think?
I think it was a lot better motion. Trying to see what he's throwing. It looks like he went to something with a little bit of surface.
That would be a summon ascent. The summon ascent, I think, is going to, because you're right, it has a little bit more surface to it. It's going to allow the ball to see it a little bit sooner. Hopefully give a great percentage as it looked like that phase AI was just coming too late through the pocket.
It was the back Aaron trying to think he did and then I think it was a good decision, either that or the hand, and he went with option B. Let's see if he can adjust after that shot. Just hitting the 4 pin after a ball change, not something to be disappointed about. Can give you some options to change right now.
Stearns still looking for his first strike after 5 frames. Wide right, turns into 7 count.
We saw that all week during qualifying and match play, especially when it was fresh. You get that ball right, like Stearns did, and it is going to miss that head pin.
Ball in complete no man's land if it is right of that back tracer. Fortunately, not leaving a washout. The 1-2-8 still standing. He can get a single pin. He can definitely get a multi-pin spare.
Yeah, just a really aim shot by Stearns. Just gotta relax, breathe, keep your feet underneath you and your next shot. And that's all he's probably thinking about right now is what he's gonna do. He's gonna scrap that last shot. That didn't count as his move after that 4 pin.
Went back, talked to his dad and brother. Making a move. Considerable one at that. It pays off. Double up on the board.
What a beautiful shot. He can do your thing. We can come to the step ladder and do reactive.
At the break point now, around 4 or 5. It looks like he almost half zoned in there, Kel, getting into a lot more oil. When he was playing around 1, 2, 3, it just was reading way too soon. Started hockey sticking off of it. A very lefty-esque move.
Move that section in and get a little bit more oil and perfect.
Boom. Trying to make it 300 for the turkey. 6 pin standing.
Another good shot by Bone. Still within that 1-2 range.
I'm still trusting the move just a little left fast, I feel, resulting in that 6 pin. That 6 pin becomes non-existent. Stearns now grinding the game away, yet to strike. He's been doing things like this all competition. Down by 16. A strike here for the 1 seed would be huge. Can he get it? What do you say, ball? 6.
Man, and that ball just not even seeing anything. He got that just right of 10 at the break point. He just used the washout. That's what we talked about his last shot when he missed the head pin. It's either washout or any head pin combination.
Well, can he make the spare Cam is the question. He's going to get 3 count. Now, being the 1 seed here, 107 in the 7th frame, what do you think the 1 seed should do at this moment?
I think he should try some new equipment, get a feel for what else he's got in his bag. Try something new with your maybe hand position, try a different part of the lane maybe. He was mainly straighter with his angles all weekend, so this is the first time we're seeing him create some shape.
Well, it looks like Stearns is making some form of move here as he's moving outside. And that ball had no chance of seeing any friction. Another 6 count.
You mentioned the word straight angles, and that's exactly what he attempted to do in that shot. Down a little right, and that ball just sailed, leaving another head pin combination.
Would you almost say Stearns is going out fishing?
I would say so. And I wouldn't be surprised if these next few frames he tries something different in terms of ball.
Folks, as a reminder, the 1 seed has to lose twice. To paint the picture for you, Brandon Bone was a 3 seed last year. And he faced the 1 seed Bryce Oliver, won both games to claim the title. Looking to do the same thing here. 118 in the 6th, working off a spare. Your 1 seed Nicholas Stearns out fishing for score, trying to find something new in response. Bone now. All gas, no brakes. Tripping out the 610.
He's adding a little bit of extra loft to that ball as well. Doesn't surprise me with a little bit of surface, trying to make sure it doesn't burn up quick.
And as you see right there, with that little bit of loft kill in the area he's in, the ball touches the lane and you can almost just see it immediately lock up, get down the lane a little bit, and then hook again. Something he said he was trying to manufacture with the 78 hardness urethane on the other bay. It seems as though Bone's got the same feel, the same look with his eyes, just a different ball. And leaving the 1-3, 6-10. What did you see there, Kim?
We saw him Stearns a couple times, and now we see it for Bone. Just got it left a little too late down lane for it to see anything. Of course, being a heavy surface ball, just is not going to see the end.
Now, that ball had no chance as it got out to the 2-3 board. We had mentioned Bone making a half zone move right.
Gets the spare, and at that point, that's all you need to do. Just get the spare, clean up, and move on from that shot.
Get them likes up, Shaq. Get them likes up. Love you guys, man. Free Bowl TV for life.
Mention out fishing, which I like. I'm going to start using that from now on.
Get them likes up and subscribers up. Let's go, Shaq. Love you guys.
Find something new.
He's going back to that phase AI, it looks like.
Let's see what he does. We saw him try to train up his front angles. Now back to the ball he started with. What will the 1 seed do?
And that was his A game all week, exactly what he just did there. Straighter angles. But the only problem with this is that he's going to have to be so deadly accurate and very speed sensitive.
Why is that, Kel?
I feel like he's in a rock and a hard place with his break points. If he gets it a little left, it's going to go in, face out. He's going to have to hope for a Brooklyn at that point. If he gets it right, what you saw from those last couple of shots, just sails.
So Stearns finds his first strike in the 9th. maybe a glimmer of hope for your 1 seed going into the next game. Can you make it 2 in a row?
And that was the little rider what I was talking about. It just didn't seem enough at the end of the pattern. Kind of just burns up in a way. Has nothing and leaves the bucket combination without that 8-pin behind it.
Well, Nicholas Stearns looking at the cover of the spare. Brandon Bone in the back talking to his dad as we are going into a game 2 here, folks. Strobel Arena for the 2025 U22 Masters. This match gets Nick Stearns and Brandon Bone. Now, when I talked to Nick Stearns during his interview, he prided himself on his mental game. And all he's been doing is telling himself, I can beat anyone. Now, he's beaten Bone once. How do you think he'll respond here in the second game?
I think he'll respond as we watch a shot and just trying to see what he's doing. Oh, just gets it right. Another Aaron shot by Nick. He has to have the mentality. I've beaten it before. I can do it one more time and one last time to become a Masters champion. If I'm Nick, forget about that game. It's in the past. There's a reason why I'm the number 1 seed in the step ladder. He has to beat me twice. Get some confidence in you, as Brandon is going to try some everything right here.
Let's see how it looks. And that ball gets kicked right in the first 5 feet of that ball hitting the lane. Wait till you guys see the replay of this one. Now, Kale, with Brandon throwing all this reactive and urethane being so much sooner, you see that ball absolutely get kicked right through the face.
Right before those range fighters, that ball red immediately.
So Bone going to try something else. Back to that reactive ball, probably trying to see a better look going into the final match. Folks, we are 10 frames away from crowning your 2025 U22 Masters champion.
Still has a lane choice. You can correct the start on the left lane.
As you heard, tournament director Gary Brown starts electing Bone to start again on the left lane. When we talked to Bone about potentially going back to back, he said the job is not done. And he said, I haven't really been thinking about winning. His biggest focus is just trusting himself and what he's capable of doing, as it will be just another match. We've seen him bowl plenty of matches. He's used to the format. Now, 10 frames away here, can Bone repeat history in the second annual U22 Masters? We'll find out right here on Bowl TV. Bone starting us off. Game 2. Through the face, 2-4.
Speaking with that reactive ball, I kind of want to get your opinion on this coming from a lefty and yourself. Was the decision to try your thing just to see how it looks, or do you think he kind of wants to go? Was thinking about maybe going to it in this game?
I think his eyes are giving him something that looks very similar to what Urethane was giving him during qualifying and match play style. But given the fact that he's used so much surface with reactive and beating up the fronts, Urethane just does not look good at all. Now, he gave it a shot in practice, but with the fronts being so much cleaner and the back end's looser, I just don't think it was in play for him. So what that does for Bone is it locks him into reactive. Him and Nick are going to have to grind out this game. So Stearns now. After a 154 game, how does he start game 2? Through the face. 3-6-10.
Still sticking with that phase there. That one just a bit in again. And Nick just needs to be confident with the spot. get down with the accuracy. That was around 12, 13 at the break point for him. So you got that phase AI, like I mentioned.
So Stearns here, wanting to keep things even after the first frame, the second game. Gets it done. Now, for someone like Stearns, when we had talked to him, he had finished his first round of qualifying and he was score watching. He stayed. And he honestly didn't think he was going to make the cut. And for someone who didn't think he was going to make the cut, almost juxtaposed seeing him the 1 seed now.
But reverse psychology action.
A little bit. Your 1 seed, Stearns, looking for another strike as they have been hard to come by. Kale, 2 pins still standing.
Yeah, it has, and that ball once again kind of got it to the right spot that we're kind of looking for, and ball just sails. Take another look,
And it just looks like that ball is just reading too late. When we talk about skid hook roll, that ball is going through the skid phase very long and getting into the hook phase too late, and it doesn't seem like it has a chance to get into the roll phase, which is leaving him in this little box, if you will. Like you mentioned, the miss left, the miss right. Stearns though covering up, clean through 2.
not to mention being a 1 seed, so difficult. Lots of pressure on you. You have to wait and watch the match previously. Brandon, this is his 3rd game on the same pair.
Good point there, Kale, as the southpaw. He's got the lane to himself. Trying to reclaim history. Can he strike in a second? He can.
Of course, in Brandon Bowman fashion, a little devil action. I feel like he does that every other game at least.
Bone taking a deep breath, taking his time. He talked about in his interview in many of these matches, he's been feeling like he's just been getting by, doing the bare minimum. We saw in that match against Richardson, one of the highest games Bone has thrown during match play. Off to a great start here. Searching for a double. Gets it. Splitting the 8-9.
Beautiful shot. Before he went up on the approach, he was looking at the other lane, perhaps seeing what he did on that lane to replicate on the left lane. And Stearns wasting no time.
Stearns finding himself in a pinch. And what was almost a baby split turns into just the 3-pin. And Stearns misses that one a little bit in. Looked like it tried to hold its line just too deep.
He's just in such a rock and a hard place with that ball, Wincher.
Yeah, it just looks hard. I mean, we saw Stearns throwing balls like an Ion Max, balls with bigger covers that are going to start up sooner and give him a better opportunity to get through the pins. He's a player that naturally gets around it. I would not be surprised, though, Kale, if he does try something like that without a strike here in the second game.
Running games was important to get here, but I fear facing Brandon Bowman. He looks on that left side. You're going to have to string a couple strikes.
Oh, most definitely.
Yeah.
Stearns trying to play the long game and grinding it out. 3 frames so far.
And it just looks similar to his last couple shots on the left lane. Kind of just burned up, just kind of like spun through that oil and leaves some sort of a 2-pin combination. This time, just the 2-pin.
Now, if you're Brandon Bone and you compare both players' ball reaction, do you feel that Brandon may have the edge right now?
I definitely think so, for sure. And I think it's also a factor of 3 games. He's comfortable with the pair. Talking to his dad, drinking some water while watching Nick bowl. He has a routine going. And I think that's also helping him prepare for each shot in front of him.
His mom in the stands, Brandon Bones, surprised him with an appearance yesterday morning. Didn't think she was going to make it, so she gave him a nice surprise during match play. But now making it 3 in a row in front of his family and friends.
And what a 3 in a row it is, and just very confident with that move, that like section inside. Get the ball to see some oil a little bit quicker. As you see Justin behind with the camera, probably for the Lone Legacy YouTube channel. Very deja vu.
This is very deja vu.
And it's my first time being here. You were here last year, so can't imagine what you're thinking right now.
It is almost seeming like history is trying to repeat itself. Look at 4 frames here in the second game. The only difference, Stern being right-handed, as Bryce Oliver was left. But boom. Left side. Call it the strong side.
And that was a little left, and he moved into that section, and now he found a little bit of margin of error. And you know he's in the right ball. You know he's in the right spot of the lane. And there he is. Drinking some water, going back to sit down.
And already migrating over towards 16, 17 with his feet. We saw him far left of that earlier on. Stearns now. Searching. Seeking. Gets it.
And that's exactly what he needed in that frame.
Taking a look at this shot here.
Way better through the pins.
Yeah, it looked really good. Got into that roll phase. Maybe try to slow the ball down a little bit to give it a better opportunity to roll through. But Stearns here needing to put some strikes together. Boone has found his rhythm. Stearns, however, trying to disrupt it. Can he make it 2 in a row? He can. 7 scored his first double of the match.
Looked a lot better his last 2 shots. And the last one came in a little light. I think he kind of got a bit more in, just like what he was trying to do in the beginning of the match last game, game 1 against Brandon. But like you said, I think he just took a couple notches off the speed. Ball saw the 1-3 perfectly for a nice little mixing strike of his.
Oh, trying to make it a 5-piece combo. Up the lane, looks inside, finds it.
And a great shot by Brandon.
We see it right here on your screen. Has made a considerable move in as he blew up the 1-2-3. Ball gets out towards the 3 board. Using what he created in the previous match and in game 1. Trying to make it a 6-pack.
That's what they do in the collegiate scene. They burn the 1-2-3 area on either side to give them that friction, that part of the lane where it's their break point for the next couple of games, and that's exactly what he did. It's finally starting to work out in his favor. As you can see that messenger.
Beautiful lane, beautifully. 7-pin falls late. Stearns though, trying to make it 3 in a row. Looks inside, can you rub it away? It does.
You mentioned you need to string some strikes, and whether it's on his side or Brandon's side, he's doing it.
He is, and this is the time to capitalize on your breaks, this being one of them. Stearns knowing he needed that one. Boone, however, has not looked back since the first frame. For the handle, Stearns. Keeping close to the pocket. Make it another break for Stearns as he demolishes the 1-pin. And it seems like everything just splatters.
He said he needed to string some strikes, and he's doing it one way or the other. He just got that in.
Yeah, completely left off his hand.
Had no chance of hitting any side of the pocket, but is able to go through the nose to get all 10.
But we said he hasn't been looking back. Can he make it 7? Lucky 7, baby. He does. And man, Kale, he's looking confident, sharp like a knife.
He's looking good. I think those last 2 shots almost irritated him. And he's just like, watch this. You can see another strike just in that 1-2 pocket.
Who do you think you are? I am.
That was a good one. That was awesome. And truly think that if he gets this one, he's going to slap it out, walk it off.
Boom.
Little air. Oh, and he has that room.
Has this room, holds his hands tight as that one was tight to the pocket right off his hand.
That was that's that margin of error right there for you.
Make it 8 in a row for Brandon Bone.
Able to have some misroom left. And now, as we just saw, a little misroom right. It's inside the oil. Use it to his advantage.
Nick Stearns, your 1 seed, needs all of them plus. Oh my gosh. You know, sometimes you have a day, and it's a day to have a day for a lucky break, but Nick needs all of them plus Brandon to go 9 out to tie. A lot of things need to happen here, as we've seen 3 shots in a row for Nicholas Stearns. Her strike, the most unique way we've seen throughout this tournament. Nick needs all of them here to attempt to force a mark. Can he get it? Looks good online.
Now he's striking everywhere.
Well, you see the lucky number 7 right next to it. I'm not trying to call Nick lucky, but things happen for a reason. And it's down to the wire here, Kale.
You can see a beautiful shot from Nick, and I think that's what he was trying to do originally last game. He just wasn't able to figure it out, whether it was an accuracy problem or kind of like what he saw down lane problem, but able to finally start stringing them when he needs it.
Stearns now. Make it lucky number 7. He does. Your 1 seed.
When he needed it most, and that's what he was able to do all weekend, especially during match play in these crucial situations. His match play was only 2 games. And towards the ending of those second games, the back halves, Nick was always striking.
Taking a look at that shot there, lucky number 7 for Stearns.
Almost trapping that ball.
Capitalizing on his breaks at the most opportune time. Last ball here. in the 10th frame.
Ready to row. Stearns. Two good things. Current 10 falls for Stearns. Finally figured it was for 257 and
What looked like was going to be a 170 game for Stearns, having a rough start, throws the back 8. Bone needing all of them. And by all of them, Kale, I mean he needs just a mark. A strike would do it in one shot. He can't do it in 2. Can Brandon Bone come back to the champion here in Thunderbolt Lanes? Through the face. 247 for Bone. And Kale, it looked good. It went right instantly.
it did look good. And maybe that transition is finally starting to happen to him. Maybe just a little extra loft.
A spare would do it. And he did it. He does. History in the making, folks. Brandon Bone just needs to keep it on the lane. He is your 2025 U22 Masters champion. One pin gets it, throws it down, make it 9. And there you have it, folks, coming down to the wire. In a very grand fashion, big sigh of relief. He said he's strong as a spoon, but he's been bright as a star here at Thunderbolt Lanes Arena.
You said calling this event after taking you up at 22 to prepare.
He felt fresh walking in the building. Doing a great job. Bone creating his own legacy here. He's going back, hugging his friends and family. We will have Brandon Bone in the booth here very shortly.
Hey, Chad, before y'all head out, make sure y'all leave a like and subscribe, okay? Let's get them likes up before y'all head out. It looks like it's about to end in a little bit. Make sure y'all leave a like, okay? Free Bowl TV
Well,
for life.
folks,
Let's go.
I had mentioned it, and it had happened. Brandon Bone walking over to the booth right now. He's going to throw on his headset. Well, buddy, I was here to watch you win last year, and as fate has it, you qualify as a 3 seed. You take it to 2 games, back-to-back champion. How do you feel?
I don't even know. Like this is awesome. But first off, hats off to Nick Stearns. I mean,
Yeah.
dude, he after the first game, I was like, okay, I mean, this dude exactly what you've been doing.
Right. We
Yeah.
talked about this, right? The documentary you're watching. Now you're going to have to go back and watch the other episode and let me know how it goes. But doing pretty good for a plastic spoon, as you were saying.
Yeah.
I did mention it.
Okay.
Now walk everything through this and how you were explaining it. You said you didn't have a lot of preparation going into this tournament.
Yeah. So right after I left for school,
No, you're going to take a breath.
I got to take a breather. Yeah.
No, you're good. But hey, we're all here. We can hang out and talk about it.
But after Vegas, we bowled nationals, and it was kind of like one of the hardest things I've ever had to go through. Not only with everything that happened, but just how we ended up losing and the frustration that I had. I kind of lost my passion, and I took the next few days, really tried to get down and study for my finals. And yes, I passed all of them.
Congratulations.
This is 3.8. I always say that bowling comes before school, but yeah, I didn't really want to be in the bowling center anymore. And for the next 3 weeks after nationals, I practiced once.
You mentioned it was your brother's wedding, right?
Yeah, we actually came to Detroit from Nashville from his wedding. I don't know if he's watching, but hopefully this is a good wedding gift there, Evan. But yeah, I really didn't practice a whole lot. I really just wanted to kind of reset, find the passion, find the drive again. And coming into this week, I really didn't have a whole lot of expectations. As I told you earlier, I didn't know how it was going to go. And I knew if I just kept practicing and practicing and practicing, and hopefully when I could find my way into the top 32, and then just take what I've learned from the first 14 games and apply it to what had happened. The 2 year total with match. I feel like I hold up. It truly is one of my favorite formats.
It looked like you were learning a lot because you were throwing your thing all of match play. You developed the lane for yourself, switched to reactive. Walk us through that.
Yeah, so when the actual Masters was here, I threw your thing, or I threw reactive the whole time.
Oh.
And I didn't even try your thing. It didn't look good. And I practiced for an hour the other day, and I really didn't like what I was seeing. So I could kind of tell they were in your yard.
Mm-hmm.
And so I just wanted to try to control the one on the front, make my spares, and then hopefully have enough. And I did end up bowling 3 150s the last 4 games qualifying.
You did.
But it was enough to hold off the cut. And then, it's a 2-game shootout.
It is.
Basically a 2-game sprint. Who can perform better when they need it? And I mean, I've had a few matches today where they've come down to the last shot. And literally the last shot.
Literally the last shot.
And yeah, I was in a roll-off earlier. I needed the first one in the 10th. Double the 10th to win. So, I mean, this is not an easy one. But, as somebody asked me a couple weeks ago, where did the inaugural U22 Masters rank in your victories? And I said, I don't know. I really don't know. But I feel like this one is going to be a little bit further up there.
I was just about to ask you, do you feel like writing your way into the history books, first ever back-to-back champion in this event, do you think this gives you that passion back after taking that time off?
Yeah, I definitely feel. I'm really excited, obviously for good reason. But I have that drive, the passion, and I told Gene a couple weeks ago on the phone. I said, it's not like I haven't been bowling well. I'm just trying to finish in third. So I want to walk through that door again, and I mean, this one feels good. Yeah.
It's been a long time coming, Brandon, and I just want to say congratulations. It's been a pleasure watching you win not just once, but twice. You were celebrating tonight, man. You deserve it.
Yeah, it's going to be a good night. I'm with my buddy Alex Horton for the rest of the week. There you go. My mom and dad. My mom surprised me yesterday. I can't thank her enough for being here. My brother, my sister, all my friends and family. Alan Watson and who supported me. I forget the people that support me. Brunswick, DBA, Bones League Training, and Vice Inserts. And if I'm forgetting anybody else, I don't think so.
We appreciate
for putting on a show, and I just kind of like words.
Well, you made it easy for us. Thank you. Congratulations. You heard from your champion, folks, Brandon Bone, the 2025 U22 Masters champion. And now going forward, if you'd like to stick around, we will be presenting your members of the 2026 Junior Team USA. As you see up there, Kelly Kulik is getting the jackets and medals ready. Spencer Mosier here, along with company of Chase Kaufman and Cale Rush. We're going to take a quick break as we're getting the presentation ready. Go grab it.
All righty, chat. This might be the end of our day of bowling. What do y'all think about it? I mean, it was a lot of, back and forth. I mean, Bone followed through, and he was able to cook, bro. He was cooking. I'm not gonna lie. He wasn't missing, and he followed through. So tomorrow is PWBA day. I'm trying to contemplate on how I want to stream that. It's kind of it's probably going to be on all day until 6 o'clock for all the PBA events. So that's the only way I'll be able to stream it. So we'll see. We'll see. Clifton Don, Marble Sky. Thank y'all for tuning in, Mod. Appreciate y'all. Yeah, we'll see about tomorrow. I mean, they have it like a practice session for the PWBA. I'm trying to think about like which tournaments I should be like. Should I just do the finals or should I just be doing like the practice sessions or whatever? Do y'all think I should be doing that too? Or because the finals is like, I think it's on June 2nd, I think, for PWBA. So I'm not really sure what to do about that. But I do want to show as much bowl TV as I can. So especially like the major ones that everybody like to search up and watch. So um, yeah, I mean, I was thinking about it. We'll see tomorrow. We'll see tomorrow. If you see me like go live in the morning, you can tell like I'm about to leave for work and stuff, and I'm gonna just keep it on. I think they practice at like 12 o'clock, and I think they practice at 6. I think it's like bowl with the pros or something at like 6 o'clock in the evening. So we'll see. But practice, we get to see some bowlers. Hey, the finals. Yeah, I'm gonna do the finals at there's like a lot of like leagues coming up this week. So I have to figure out which ones are the biggest ones. And y'all need to let me know on the Discord, okay? Send me a list of the main ones that everybody is like, will rather watch than the other ones because there's certain tournaments that is like the same time as the other ones. So it's like I know when the PBA comes on next week because there's no PBA this week. There's nothing PBA related besides on Thursday. There's the PBA 50. That's it. It's the PBA 50 on Thursday, I think. And I'll be streaming that. So, but other than that, nah, it ain't really like no regular PBA events until next week. Call to tell and good bowling, yes sir, Greg. Make sure y'all leave a like and subscribe, okay? If y'all new here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hope y'all enjoyed it. Free bowl TV for life. All good, yes, but practice may kind of get boring to watch for 4 hours. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But the practice, it don't be on that long though. Like it just they practice for like an hour and a half, and then then the stream is done. And now y'all just sitting here looking at the Bowl TV logo until 6 o'clock. So I didn't want y'all to be doing that. You know? Yeah, I didn't want y'all to be doing that. Yeah, I'm on and off anyway, so it's all good. Sure, Dinamore, thank you. Again, no problem. I will see y'all probably tomorrow, maybe. At like 6 o'clock. I'll probably do the 6 o'clock one, but I don't know. I might do the practice one and just let y'all hang out, but I'm telling y'all, it's like not gonna be nothing to watch. It's not gonna be anything to watch. I'm more than sure it's not. Like it's just probably just the practice. So we probably stream tomorrow, probably not. Maybe not. Okay. I'll let you guys know. Love you guys with all my heart. I heard there's a great set on Friday night featuring Hugo, Jonathan, and All Star Maury. Yeah, that's my league on Friday, and then we're gonna cook. We're gonna cook like always. But I think we're still in first place. We're like 7-0, I think. So we're cooking, bro. We're cooking. We're cooking. Thursday 7 PWB Open Championship. Yeah, we're gonna stream that. Is that this Thursday, bro? The PWBA schedule is so confusing. Like it is extremely confusing. I don't know. To me, it's confusing. I don't know. It's so confusing. So many like tournaments. Yeah, love you too, Dance. Love all of you guys. I will see y'all later, okay? We'll see all of you guys later. Y'all enjoy the rest of your holiday, okay? Happy Memorial Day. Love you guys, man. See y'all maybe tomorrow or Wednesday, okay? I will post something probably tonight. I'll let you guys know. All right? Peace out, chat. Love you guys. Bowl out, bowl out. Bowl out, bowl out. Peace out, chat. Love you guys, man. Peace out. Peace out. Peace out. Happy Memorial Day. Bowl out.